Creatures of the interwebs, I am ClearPearl.
I'm Spacey.
And, it's a normal day. It's a very, very normal day. And, it's a normal day.
Can it stop?
It is a very normal day because I forgot to mute the Twitch video again, so.
Oh, I thought that was just me. Okay. Mine blasted in my ears, like, oh, thanks. I muted it, and then I clicked on Watch Now, and then it unmuted what I just muted, so that's cool.
Well,
but yeah,
it's just a very ordinary day of leveling up Pokemon.
Well, that Lucky Egg really sped up a lot of that progress.
Yes.
Like, it's not going to take that long.
Yeah, hopefully we can get everything done well before the Elite Four 7. We can get to the Elite Four, but I'm just thinking it's such a weird time to be in America.
We're gonna start off
because
with this, right.
We don't know who our president is right now.
Well, technically, if you want to think about the technicalities, Trump's still our president until February.
I mean, yeah, but we don't know who's going to be president next year. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. And you know what? My state's to blame, so that's cool.
It's your state, but also
Nevada.
Nevada's the big one because they're actually very close. But like Pennsylvania is like they're gonna go Republican. I'm looking at the numbers.
I know. It was looking so good too at first. The same thing happened in 2016, so I can't be like too surprised. But
yeah.
Ugh.
But
I'm also not too surprised because I've, driven down around that town.
You live where you live.
Yeah. Can't say I'm
like I know in 2016 my friend, he was driving across the country moving to or from California, one of the two. And he said that like the moment you are like not in California anymore, like it's all Trump signs.
Yep.
So everyone in 2016 is like, we didn't see this coming.
So technically speaking, there's still the possibility that Biden wins Pennsylvania because apparently the counts that haven't been counted, one of them is Pittsburgh. So,
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That changes things a little bit.
So it could be a lot closer than you're thinking. Yep.
Yeah, Georgia's also pretty close.
Georgia's also there. Yep.
Last I checked, which was a few hours ago, Georgia was...
Wasn't Georgia the one that was like... No, wait. It was either Georgia or Nevada where it was like 49.2 versus 49.8
I think that's Nevada, actually.
Yeah.
But Georgia's pretty close, too, and is worth more than Nevada, so...
Yeah.
But it has been a few hours since I checked, but like numbers haven't changed in like a day. So
yeah, I'm honestly just not checking at this point.
I know. I wish I could just like have the self-control to not just know immediately, but like just like looking up.
I'm gonna know immediately anyway.
So there's two things I've been Googling constantly the last couple of days. One is the current election tracking. And the other is all of the Magic spoilers for Commander Legends later this month. and so like I'm just on my computer like doing whatever, and like every like fucking hour I'm like looking up one of them.
I think it was last week when the spoilers started coming out.
Yeah.
Zach suddenly got an influx of requests for pre-orders.
Oh really?
Just out of nowhere. And Zach went, did something change? And he checked the Magic spoilers and went, yep, something changed.
Yes, there's some very valuable reprints actually in this newest set that I think were just announced a few days ago. But like they also I keep seeing like cards I already have but like better art. Yep. And I'm like, oh. I use this one as my commander.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Okay, so we got two left now. We got Arthur and Blurp. Blurp will be fine, so we're gonna go ahead and get Air Slayer gets the Miracle Seed. And now we go to Blurp, 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 Blurp. Maybe in the next 6 levels, Blurp will actually learn a useful move. I'm not holding my breath.
I still have some problems with doing the Magic orders. If it's not uploaded correctly, I'm just kind of like, cool, awesome. Alright, it's the same picture, it's the same text, but the little set symbol's a little different.
Oh, yeah.
And the price is basically no different. So they probably won't care. Nope,
then
they care.
Yeah, of course
Oh
they
my
care.
god, they care.
Yeah,
Good
you need a
lord,
magnifying glass to tell the difference, and they still care.
They didn't... I, like, immediately refunded them, so they still gave me a positive review.
Oh,
But
okay.
I was just kind of like...
Like, I got a card for free, so,
I
mean,
hate it
what's
when
the
that
worst
happens. Yeah, I hate it when that happens, when, like, they really care about the very specific, like, set and everything, even if it's the same price and the same picture.
The only explanation is that they already have the other one, and they wanted to, like, have, like, a variety
like I was
or
saying, back when that one Yu-Gi-Oh set came out and they decided to use the colors, that one person who I ran out of blue and I asked if it was okay if they got like a purple or something, and they were just like, well, I already have a blue, so I'm hoping for purple.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's okay, I guess. And I was like, you could just say no, it's fine.
Like, we'll refund you the card that you don't want.
But if I decided that if someone's passive with me, I just give them the card. I don't.
Yeah, it's like
I don't deal with it well. I'm so bad with difficult people.
Yeah.
If they're not straightforward, I don't play around with them. Regardless of if they're a customer.
So
like...
you're not the type of girlfriend who says everything's fine and then gets mad when people don't.
Right. Like, I'm very much a direct individual.
Yeah,
so...
they're like, what's wrong? My stomach hurts! To quote John Mulaney.
Yeah, literally. Like,
I know, like,
right,
when he did that bit, I was like, is he
is...
talking about my sister?
Yeah, his wife's a lot like me.
Yeah, I guess,
apparently.
except she's Jewish. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Because his jokes was all about how she was, like, a very straightforward Jewish person.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, apparently that's
a thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know anything about. Stereotypes.
I don't really know too many Jewish people.
Yeah, we grew up with
I know some of.
But...
I was like, I mean, my roommate's sophomore year of college was Jewish, and he didn't really strike me as all that like stereotypical. Except he would like occasionally just like use like some word that I'm like, oh yeah, right, that's right, you're Jewish. Like he would sometimes talk about his faith, and I'd be like, oh, that's right, you're Jewish, but like, but it's like it's not like he's walking around like a stereotypical Jewish character in a movie where they're just going like,
yeah, like I don't know a single stereotype really. Like people have to tell me stereotypes because I honestly never catch on to them. Like never, I never catch on to stereotypes.
You're too white.
Like. Well, yes, but,
that's a stereotype, by the way.
That I don't know anything about other cultures.
Yeah, because you're white. Wait,
yeah.
What? Oh, right, it used dive. I forgot that happened.
Wait, whoa! Surf works on...
Yeah, I totally forgot that was a thing. Is Brent here to talk about how
honestly,
dogs aren't all good?
I don't know anything about, like, the quote-unquote white culture either, which I refuse to call white a culture anyway.
Here's the thing. You are white culture. I've talked to you, and I've known you for 25 years.
White culture.
You are white culture. It's just you don't notice because you're in it.
Exactly, that's me. That's yeah, like, I can't really change that.
It was so funny, like, hanging out with my my half Latino friend in LA.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because he was just constantly pointing out all of the stupid white people bullshit I did. Like, he was the one who introduced me to the shit white people get turned to Spotify playlist.
Oh my god, it's true.
And I looked it up, and I was just like, oh fuck, I'm white.
I mean,
I didn't realize this was a white person thing, but
you can definitely blame our mother for our white taste.
Well, well, yeah, but also like our mother and our father were both white, and
exactly.
And they were both in Pennsylvania for college, I believe.
Yes.
I forget. Yeah, I think that was in Pennsylvania. The school that she went to.
Yes.
And also, our mother grew up in Pennsylvania.
They were both raised in very different but still very white like lives.
Yes.
They were all different, but they were all very white stereotypes in different ways.
Yeah. And then they raised us to more white people in a white neighborhood.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I'm white, dabba dee dabba die. In my white neighborhood, but like in our school, our joke was, well, I guess I can't really say like that.
Yeah, you can't say it. You
Our
can't say that joke.
The joke.
I know it.
Yeah, the joke without giving away the school I went to. Was the word white was like almost in the title of the school. Like it was spelled a little differently, so we just called it like the white blank school.
Yeah. I found actually
because it was like 95% white.
There is a Instagram where it's kind of like a post secrets, but it's all kids from our school talking about how racist the school is.
It's true. Like you don't notice until like you leave.
Yeah, you don't really
You're
think
like,
about it.
I could count the amount of black kids I knew on one hand.
But like the weirdest, craziest thing about that is that is still more diverse than what like everyone around the area I live in now is used to. Like,
oh yeah,
anyone not like German descent.
It's true. Like, what are you, Irish? Ew.
It's
gross.
So bad.
I remember when I came to visit you one time, and we went to your store, and there's this customer who was like super excited that a new taco place opened up. They're like, "Oh my god, like we can have tacos now!" And I'm like, had just come from LA, where there's a taco truck every fucking block, and you're just like, I'm just like, are you excited about that?
Yeah, literally, I remember that. And I was just kind of, it was so funny because everyone was so excited about it, and I'm just like, about fucking time.
Yeah,
oh
like
God, I haven't had a taco in years, guys.
I haven't had a taco since I left my incredibly fucking culturally sensitive white people neighborhood.
Yes, exactly. I guess that's the other hilarious thing.
That's the thing. It's like, well, we had like we like to call it the Bethesda bubble growing up. And
as you just say, where?
Well, I've said it before. Like whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I probably should have switched out. Okay, he used crunch. We're good.
Good job.
Okay, I didn't just kill Blurb like an idiot.
That would have been something.
Busy talking about my childhood. I'm like, oh right, I'm in a life or death situation over here.
Yep.
But
because but
like
the capital of the country is way more diverse.
Well,
and
yeah, a
culturally
bit
open because they have actual. Well, okay, so not necessarily the people who live there, but because it's like the diplomatic center.
Yes, we have a lot of ambassadors. Yeah,
there's a lot of ambassadors and diplomats and culture coming in.
Yeah, but I mean, like we grew up in like this bubble. Where we're like, I can't believe anyone's racist, and then you like leave the bubble, and you're like, I can't believe there were like 5 people who are not white in my school.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we love talking about all these different cultures, but we don't actually bring any of them in. It's just like, don't worry about it, it's fine.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess
definitely one of those things where it's really it's a great thing that like. We leave to go to college.
Yeah. I learned a lot about the world after leaving my bubble.
Yeah.
And then I went to the other side of the country and learned a lot about California.
Which is something.
Which is really something. Like, I thought everything was exaggerated. Like, I figured, well, we're all Americans. It's another big liberal city. How different could it be from, like, Boston or D.C., or the other cities I've been to?
The other liberal cities.
The other big liberal cities.
Yep.
No, L.A. is a very different place.
It's quite the beast, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all a bunch of rich people pretending like they care about poor people and then hiding in their mansions.
Yep. Yeah, honestly, there was one at work once. They were gonna take a trip down to LA area to visit like the boss area.
Yes, the original of the places. Yes.
And I wasn't invited, and I was kind of glad I wasn't invited.
We could have hung out. You could have shown me your headquarters.
I think this was after you moved back.
Oh well, then fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. Like I wasn't really too worried.
I told you enough horror stories about LA.
Yeah, pretty much.
I remember my friend was an idiot and had his phone stolen once when he was in LA.
Oh sure, yeah.
Because he fell for the classic blunder, being a nice person.
Yep.
Like some guy was like, "Hey, can I borrow your phone? I need to call my mom. And he's like, sure.
Oh,
and then he
Jesus
just fucking
Christ.
took off with it. It's like, all right.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That's always so awkward, because, like, there's the chance that they just actually need a phone, but, like, there's also just a huge chance.
And there was another time I was with my friend.
It's so hard to be a nice person
I was
now.
with my friend this other time when these two people came up.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And he was like, well, she was like, hey, like, can my mother and I have a few dollars? Like, we're like very poor and we just want to feed my family or whatever. And my friend is like immediately like, oh my gosh, like here's like oh, I don't have any money. Can you give them some money instead? Like, he's looking at me like, and he's like, I'm like, I don't want to get fucking dragged into this, but I have social anxiety. I don't want to say no now that my friend's already said yes. But it's like, fine, here's $5, and then he gave them the $5 and went, I also have these leftover food for your family, you know, because you said like they're so you know, they're so in need.
Yep.
And she looks at it and it's like leftover vegetables of some variety, I forget what, and she goes like, oh, we can't take this. One of my children is allergic to it. Like, if they eat it, you know, the kid will, you know, perish or whatever. And that's not the exact word, obviously, but it's been a couple years.
You're such a writer, Jesus Christ.
But yeah, and then they left with my $5 and not his food. And I turn to him and I just go, she said she had like 5 kids. Give it to one of them or herself. What the fuck?
Oh,
you obviously just fucking stole $5 from me to give to her. And then he paid me the $5 back, so I was fine with it. But it was like, that was like so clearly just like a fucking, just absolute bullshit.
Oh my god, imagine. I don't want that food.
Yeah, it's like, ew, not that food. I know I just said my family's starving, but, you know.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, yeah. It's so funny, actually, because of my, like, defense mechanisms. I am definitely...
Can we wear as good as soon as we run outside during an earthquake? Oh. I think I just figured out who Love in the Time of Dragons is. It's just a wild guess. Maybe it's my friend who won't let it fucking drop. Jeez.
Wait, which friend is this?
I told my friend years ago that when I was like 16 or whatever, you had just come back from Japan and we had this earthquake and you told me to run outside because there was an earthquake. And
it wasn't a big earthquake.
I know, and he's never fucking, that's all he knows about you, apparently. I've told him other stuff. I've told him all sorts of other stuff. And you're just the person who, when she was 16, thought it was a good idea to run outside in an earthquake.
It's also hysterical because, like, I knew that wasn't the best idea. I had learned all of the ways, the things you're supposed to do during an earthquake. Like, you're supposed to do so many different things.
Yeah.
But I just went into total panic mode. Total panic mode.
I was in the exact opposite of panic mode, by the way.
I was more bothered by the fact that you were just saving your fucking video game.
I couldn't save the video game. I was playing an online game, and you were telling me to fucking stop, and I was like, I can't just stop. I'll get eaten by this monster if I stop.
Oh my god, it was Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it was Monster Hunter. Oh, the weird glitch is happening again. Okay, hang on.
Oh wow, you brought the old man with you this time.
Yeah, apparently. This weird decapitated old man. Okay.
Yeah, where are they? Where is this friend from? Are they used to earthquakes?
Well, he's the friend I was just talking shit about. So I'm sure he appreciates that. Honestly, I think he does because he's requested multiple times for me to talk about him on stream, so you're fucking welcome.
Oh my god.
What was I doing? Oh yes, I was going back to Pokemon.
So then is there a better name we can call you than, like, Dragon?
Love in the Time of Dragons.
Do you have, like, a different name that you would prefer to be called online?
I don't know, I mean...
stored illicit substances in your freezer.
Oh, that wasn't me.
Did you do
it
that?
It wasn't. Okay, first of all, it wasn't me. It was my roommate. Second of all, legally obtained in the state of California.
Oh my god. That's hysterical.
You can't say that shit was illegal. That was totally legit. It was delivered to his doorstep.
Was it? Oh my god.
Yeah, they have a fucking thing for it.
I have yet to live in a state that, while it was like legal, so I have no idea how obtaining it legally
Massachusetts,
or
I think in
works.
Massachusetts it's just been completely and totally legal, when I went to school there at least.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, like, I had a friend who would literally, I had friends who would like literally cross the border into Boston just to get some weed.
Oh sure. Oh totally. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's just like we're talking about these like fucking illegal drug cartels or whatever of people crossing the border. It's literally
it's happening in the country.
The border of Rhode Island and Massachusetts. In the middle of the fucking country.
Rhode Island will go to Boston for like literally everything. Like, oh, the alcohol tax is cheaper in Boston. Guess we're buying alcohol.
Yeah,
in
basically.
Boston.
Oh yeah, like if you drive to
my
Virginia,
God.
the alcohol rules are so different. Like you just see it in the grocery store or whatever.
Yeah.
It was funny the first time that happened to me. My friend like moved to Virginia, so I went to visit him and went to the grocery store.
Yeah.
And there's just this whole fucking aisle of alcohol, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
You can do that?
I mean, yeah, you've seen my grocery stores, haven't you?
Yeah. I've also seen the ones in California. It's just in Maryland they do it different.
Maryland,
you have to have like
very strict rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, the Pennsylvania one's kind of recent, I think. They had rules where you could only buy liquor at liquor shops.
Apparently,
but then they expanded it to grocery stores or something.
Apparently,
but I don't buy alcohol,
apparently,
so I haven't been really paying attention to it.
Apparently, multiple states just now, like in this election, legalized weed.
Like on the ballot?
Yeah, like on the ballot. Like certain states just voted for it just now, and like, I think one or two of them decriminalized it.
That was definitely not on my ballot. We're gonna be one of the last
11 Time of
states,
Dragons! I was just talking about the murder cupcake story the other day.
Oh yeah, wasn't that like yesterday or like 2 days ago?
Yeah, I think it was it was like on
2 days ago.
Tuesday. I think I was talking about that on stream.
Oh, so you were one of those two friends who witnessed it?
Yeah. I was talking about that story.
Oh my god, yes!
Yeah. I thought you were there for that. That was, I don't know, maybe it was before you showed up.
Maybe it was like in between, or they weren't actually watching during that moment
yeah,
or something.
it's entirely possible.
Or no, he was there. I think he just brought it up again.
Yeah. No,
oh my God.
What was I gonna say? I do think it's funny that, now I'm thinking back, I like got snarky with him like a week ago because he saw me playing Civ, and he asked me about Civ, and like, oh my gosh, how's Civ? And I go, you should just watch the stream and find out. And then the next time I streamed, I saw this new subscriber or follower or whatever.
Well, that
honestly, I'm a little surprised it took me this long because I'm pretty sure he's used this name in the past for other things, but I've completely forgotten.
Yeah, because I kind of started getting the feeling that this was a person who knew you.
Yeah.
But I didn't get any other like tips off of it.
No, I was just a dumbass who forgot like that he's used this name before. Yeah. Literally, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, you say that we came
ClearPearl.
up with it together, but that's not necessarily the case. It was more like you came up with it and I was in the room. But, you know.
Kind of like how I just like walked the past like, month or so. I was trying to think of like a new username. I would just walk into my fiance's like office and be like, this name. And he'd be like, sure.
Why not?
And I would just leave. And then like the next day I'd come in and with like a totally different name and be like, sounds good. And I'm like, yeah. And then I'd leave.
Nailed it.
And then I would just choose a completely different name.
Well,
Yeah,
whatever
it went
works. Yeah. The writing process in a nutshell.
Oh, sure, yeah. I was trying to think of a name more associated with, Corey, specifically, but I couldn't think of anything.
Oh, yeah.
And also Corey is apparently like spelled like that. I keep now that I have that name, I keep getting advertisements. I found that it's like a fucking like health drink or something.
Oh really? I thought it was just like an anime character name.
No, actually, surprisingly, no.
Oh, all right.
I came up with it.
Like.
I think it is a Japanese word though, because I think I came up with it.
It sounds like a Japanese word. Maybe that's
Google
racist,
Translate.
but I'm pretty sure that's just a language thing.
I mean, it is spelled like. Okay, so it's not. Hold on. Yeah, it isn't. It is not. I don't know how I came up with it, honestly. I did come up with it around the time when I was learning Japanese. Yeah, I really have no idea how I came up with it. I have no memory. I was just,
Whatever.
One day I was just
Sounds
making a
nice.
character in a video game, and I was just kind of like, Corey, and that was
It's
it.
like it's like the
I don't
origin of Shanky's username.
Yeah.
Shank40. Why do you call yourself Shank40? I know it. I just thought it sounded cool, and then I found out later it meant stabbing someone in prison.
Yeah, honestly, I found it so funny that someone like him came up with that username.
It was very funny.
And I was like, this is my username. And all of us are just like, do you know what that means?
I totally believe that story, by the way, because I've seen him name anything. Every time he names anything in, like, fucking Pathfinder or whatever, it's always like it always sounds like he's just mashing his fucking head on the keyboard and then like being like, that's the name.
I'm really good at using the baby names name randomizer, so
Yeah.
you know, that's how I think up my names.
Yeah, the ones that sound kind of fantasy-ish or whatever.
Well, I mean, you're the fantasy guy, so
Yeah.
usually my names are pretty normal, like human normal.
Yeah.
Hi, Domino.
I mean, you've played enough Final Fantasy XIV that you could probably pick up some weird names.
Yeah. I was kind of sad. I was thinking that maybe I could have Chloris as my username, but it was taken.
I remember I was doing a dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV like a couple weeks ago, and there's this one person who showed up late because like we had to boot someone for just like disconnecting immediately.
Yeah.
And so they show up late, and their name is Naminé, and I'm like, oh, no, their name was Naminé as the first name and Hearts as the last name. So I was like, oh, this is probably gonna look a lot like Naminé from Kingdom Hearts. And then they show up, and it's just like this big guy. I'm like, not what I was expecting. It's like big buff man with a sword or whatever, and I'm like, this is the exact opposite of what I was anticipating.
That's funny. Maybe they used a Fantasia or something.
I don't know. It was funny though.
I know you. I needed a break from the game.
Me too. I got a little burnt out.
Yeah, I went so hard on leveling, and then when I hit it, I was like, now what?
You wait for the next expansion.
I was just I was looking at it like, okay, now that I have everyone leveled up, I can actually do endgame content. And then I tried endgame content, and I was like, I forgot. I at this game.
What is that, like doing the extreme trials or whatever?
No. I was doing the fucking new instance thing.
Okay.
The new duty, and it's like super grindy. So it's just doing fate after fate after fate after fate, and then you get a special fate, and you jump into the special fate, and you get like the different types of experience, and it's really hard as a solo player to like.
Well, isn't that why everyone just jumps into those fate parties or whatever?
You can't do it in an instance.
Oh.
So you basically go into shout chat and hope that someone puts you in their party.
Oh, I see. So it's like, oh, okay, I got you.
It's like an open instance. So like you're all in an instance, so you can't go use Party Finder, but you can still like shout chat and get on a mountain, move places, and like do stuff like that. But you're like stuck in this instance, separated from the rest.
Oh,
of the
is it like
world.
is it like that one thing I did recently where it's like it's
Eureka?
Like,
Did you do
Eureka.
Yep, it's the same exact thing as Eureka.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I did a little bit of Eureka and went, I could just get better items, like, with the fucking
Yes.
poetics, so, like, why would I ever come here?
Yeah, that's one of those things that aged badly.
Yeah. I'm sure it was very useful before,
it was
you know,
very...
Shadowbringers came out, but...
Yep, exactly. Yeah, and now it's really difficult because there's no one doing it, so it's like...
Yeah, like, I went in for a bit, and there are people asking for parties and stuff occasionally, but, like, I just, like, fought a bunch of things and went, this is really grindy and stupid.
Yep.
I'm just gonna, you know, move on with the game.
It's way more grindy when you don't have, when it's not like
Alright,
overflowing.
okay, so how about this? I'll beat Shadowbringers and do all the stuff and catch up, and then we'll do the Eureka 2.0 together.
Sure,
yeah.
alright. Yeah, I have this, it's really annoying because I have this one quest, where I have to get in at the correct time, so that the instance is like, hey, there's a big group fight to do in this instance. But I tried like 3 times in a row, and every time I got in, they had already started the instance, and I was just sitting there like, how am I supposed to finish this quest if it won't even let me into the damn battle? Come on,
just let me in.
Just let me in.
Let me in.
And it's probably way different now that everyone's figured it out. I always like jumping into new content on the first day, but then
because nobody knows what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, because everyone's confused. But then by day 3, everyone's like, it's become common knowledge, and I'm just like, oh, I fell behind already.
Damn.
Because I'm not.
I have a job or whatever.
Yeah, like I do other things.
Yeah.
Or I don't really.
I play other video games, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I fall behind so fast.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
never
those are
really.
nuts.
I like just it's fun like when you get paired up in just like a random party of people who don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I remember there was this one time they're like, "Hey guys, sorry, it's my first time here," and I reply, "Oh yeah, so am I." And then someone else goes, "Same," and then the fourth, and we all like wait for the fourth person. The fourth person's like, "Uh-oh." Well, fuck.
It's like whenever I was carrying you through, and I ended up with 3 sprouts, and I just kind of went, "Oh god."
When do you stop being a sprout?
When you start Shadowbringers.
Oh, okay. So I'm like almost.
So you have
there.
to get through. You have to get through the patch content first.
All right. Because I was. Is it just for anyone who's not in the current expansion?
Yes.
Okay.
And also you have to play like 200 hours or whatever, so...
Oh, is that... Well, I mean, I'm sure I've done that.
Yeah, if you speed... Basically, people will, like, buy the level up thing on the actual, like, with real money to speed their level up.
And then, like, they'll still be a sprout, but...
So they'll be at level 70, but still a sprout because
they just cheated their way through.
I mean,
Does it count as cheating
money.
if it's just, like, something the game sells? Honestly, I mean, I've looked at the fucking, the store for Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm just like, are you guys not getting enough money already?
Oh my god, it's so expensive.
It's bizarre to me, because not only is this a monthly fee just to play the game, not only do you have to spend, you know, a full market price, just to buy the game in the first place, but then they also have fucking microtransactions, and they're not cheap microtransactions either.
Oh, they're so expensive.
And it's like, this is literally the only reason I don't recommend anyone else play this game. Like, I love playing the actual game, but I can't in good conscience tell anybody else to play it, because it is ridiculous how much money they're like, how are you not just like fucking Scrooge McDucking the fucking bank vault right now? Like, where's this money going?
It's optional. It's optional.
Yeah, but like I've seen people using the content, so people are buying it, and it's just like, and then I'm like, okay, so why don't you have enough servers so I can buy a fucking house in the game?
Yeah, that's a huge problem.
Oh no, we don't have enough servers. Well, then get more. You have like $1 bazillion from all the money that people have spent on this game.
I think there's a problem with the core engine. Back because the game is so old now.
Yeah, it was designed for like PS3 era.
Yep. There is a very specific, like, they would have to just fucking replace the servers. I don't know.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah,
Just
right?
do it.
Just
shut the game down for like a
start
week
over.
or whatever. Give everyone a free week when it comes back. It's not like they're averse to giving out free days or whatever. They just did the other like a couple weeks ago or whatever. They like free few days to get back into the Shadowbringers or whatever. And I was like, I just paid my like subscription for the next 6 months, so like, can you not just have some free days right the fuck now?
Well, the free days are for people who like aren't actively paying.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was just really annoying timing.
Yeah, I get it.
Speaking of annoying timing, the free game on PSN Plus or PlayStation Plus.
Oh shit, I haven't even looked at
The
that.
free game is Shadows of War, a game that
right.
I have the platinum trophy in on my PlayStation 4.
You bought that like when it was new.
And
I believe.
it wasn't totally new, but it was pretty new.
Yeah.
But like, I just looked at this and went, "Come on."
At least it wasn't like a recent thing.
Yeah.
Like you did
not
this
like fucking
years
Dragon
ago.
Quest 11 Special Edition or whatever. Like
Cracked
the
on
fucking.
that.
I was so annoyed. I had literally just gotten the game and started playing it, and they're like, "By the way, special new cool new edition." I'm like, "God damn it."
Honestly, though. Yo, while we're talking about new games, let's talk about Harvest Moon for a second.
Oh, is there a new one?
They announced a new one. Have you seen the new trailer for Rune Factory 4, though?
Rune Factory
5.
4? Oh, no.
Five.
No,
Five.
I didn't know they had a new trailer out.
Yeah, they do.
All I
They have a
know
new
is that
trailer.
they announced it like a couple years ago.
No, yeah, there's like trailers and shit. I think
okay.
there's 2 trailers at this point.
Let's see
so-
what we get fucking-
But yeah, they recently announced a new Story of Seasons game.
Oh!
And-
well, no, never mind. Sorry, Story of Seasons. Never mind.
Yeah, Story of Seasons.
Yeah.
And I had one of those moments where I watched the trailer and I was disappointed.
It's like not look good.
The graphics are lackluster because they're going.
What else is
Well,
new
they're
with
going
Harvest Moon?
open world. They're open world.
Oh, right. I
kinda
saw something about this. It was like,
So
shoot, what's it called? Like they have the name for it. It's like Story of Seasons, like fucking.
Pioneers of Olive Town.
Oh, that's not what. Oh, wait, no, I'm thinking of. I think
You're
Harvest
thinking
Moon.
of Harvest Moon.
Yeah, never mind. That's right.
Yeah, Harvest Moon is coming out with like a one world, I think the game's called. So that's also like open world, build it from the ground up situation.
Okay.
And then Story Seasons was like, you know what? They're doing great. Let's do the same thing. And I'm just like, why? It looks more like Natsume's Harvest Moon now, and I know exactly why. Apparently there were some frame rate issues in the trailer.
Oh,
So
really?
they're already having problems with frame rates, and the graphics are lackluster.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, oh boy.
Well, I
Hopefully
hope the
they
game's
can
not
get
coming
that
out anytime soon.
It's coming out in March.
Oh, that's
I'm
not a
too
good sign.
eager.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too. I'm a little worried. Because I've seen what they can do, and it is much better than that.
So you said there's a new Rune Factory 5 trailer.
Yes.
Does that look any good, like graphics-wise? Okay.
It looks more 3D.
Yeah, because like I know the one on the Switch is, you know, a remaster of the 3DS version, so I don't blame that one for. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
I thought hang on. I thought I just gave him the. Did I give someone else the Lucky Egg by accident? Because Arthur just used his Quick Claw. Hang on. Why? Oh, shoot. I think I see what I did. All right, hang on. Blurp. Yes. Okay, so Blurp had the fucking Lucky Egg, even though I took away the Lucky Egg, but I guess I just accidentally gave it back to Blurp.
Whoops.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so, that's why, that's right. The Rune Factory 5 trailer was on the Japanese Nintendo Direct.
Oh. Yeah, because God
yeah.
forbid we get that in the next 3 years.
Right? So, well, Japan just tends to do more, like, with the Direct for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the graphics look, you know, pretty good.
Okay.
Better
than the 3DS version for Rune Factory 4.
Yeah.
I remember the one on the Wii actually was pretty good graphics-wise.
I never played that one, actually.
I played a bit of it, and then I think I got distracted by something else and never finished it. But I remember liking it, but I think Rune Factory 4 blows all the previous ones out of the water. So
I know. Oh my god. Yeah. Like, I'm hoping that 5 is like takes all the great things from 4.
Yeah.
You really got to watch this trailer though, because there are a lot of gameplay aspects that like are exciting.
Oh, all right,
like,
great.
Yeah, like they showed a combo attack with you and another person.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and like dungeon mechanics.
Oh, like instead of just running around and getting smacked by monsters or whatever.
Yeah, like they show a little dip in the wall and you have to run into it so you don't get hit by a boulder and shit like that.
Okay. Hi, Arrow Slayer. How you doing? Blah.
And yeah, it's really funny watching. Since it's 3D. Why are you using attacking lava fit? Because that's what he has, okay?
this is what the dice have rolled, sir.
He hasn't died, so he's using Arthur.
Yeah. He's a great tank. He's a wonderful tank with a gazillion HP.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's true. This fucking Beldum
And
is
yeah,
being a piece of
the
shit.
really funny thing about it's actually really great because the fighting does make me remember Rune Factory 4, but like not the bird's eye sprite view. It's like that's what Rune Factory 4 fighting would have looked like if it was in 3D.
If it wasn't on the fucking 3DS or whatever.
If it wasn't on the 3DS. Yeah. Oh, you know, sad explode noises.
Don't worry, Squirmy. If someone dies,
Yeah. No, okay, yeah, speaking of graphics and you're playing Pokemon, let me tell you, I went on a full-on rant, like, around Zach. I felt kind of bad, but, like, he agreed with me, so it was all good. But, okay,
well,
so I was...
Did he agree with you, or was he just trying to get you to stop ranting?
Well, no, he agreed. I know he agreed
okay, alright.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna avoid the fucking Beldums.
So I went onto YouTube and I got a random like video recommendation. Like I don't even know how I got this video recommendation, but I appreciate it because I might even try to find it and like post it in Discord. It's fucking hilarious. So someone posted Gen 5's legendary battle music.
Sure.
And put like a bajillion meme video moments and combined it so that it matched that, like, the tempo of the song. And it was really funny, and I was like, oh my god, right, I miss Gen 5 music, so I just listened to the entire Gen 5 soundtrack. Yeah. Also a Cumula Town. Yeah, Gen 5 music, literally, Gen 5 music is my favorite game music. Because
of the Pokemon or just like of any game?
Of Pokemon.
Pokemon. Okay.
My favorite Pokemon music.
All right.
Generation. Because of my obsession with bass.
Yeah. I think
But I just think it's so just it hits different.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
It's so, like, emotional in whatever emotion it wants you to feel. Like, oh, I'm triumphant, or oh, I'm sad, or oh, this is dire. Like, it's really good with, like, bringing out the emotions.
I don't know. I mean, like, XD had Mirror B.
Well, yes, okay, but when I was listening to this music, I realized that I haven't played Black or White or Black 2 or White 2.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing
years.
Black or White version as my next Randomizer Nuzlocke.
Oh dear god.
Gen 5 is fucking hard.
It's
but
hard.
With the randomizer, it might hilariously be easier.
Maybe?
It might just end up, like, I won't be fighting fucking... Well, White 2 is the one with Sharon and his fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
We'll just randomize to some other shitty Pokemon with the same base stats as Lillipup.
Right. That's fair.
Gen 5 Nuzlocke on hard mode. Jeez. You,
oh, yeah,
sir.
I forgot they had a hard mode.
I forget which. Was it black version that had the hard mode or white version?
Oh, that's right. I think it was black mode.
It was black version?
Black
okay,
version,
so
I think.
you drive a hard bargain, Squirmy.
Oh my god.
I might do that. I might try that. I'll probably fail miserably, but I'll do it.
See how long you last.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I always do set. I'm doing set right now. This is set.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on set right now.
Always does set. Yep.
Yeah, it's like crazy. Every time like I play a Pokemon game, even for the first time, and like and it's like, would you like to switch Pokemon? I'm like, no, I forgot to switch it to set.
I think it doesn't it depend on the game. Like I think Black has hard mode, and you have to beat hard mode to get easy mode.
No,
and in White,
I think you have to like
unlock
if I remember
easy mode to get hard mode.
If I remember right, I think you literally have to like trade or battle someone with the other game.
It has been a very long time.
It has been quite a while since Gen 5, considering we're on Gen 8 now.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm loading this video. Game Grumps updated. Let me pause that.
Hold on. Let's stop watching ClearPearl stream. Game Grumps have uploaded the next tanker.
No, I wanted to open it and like pause it so I wouldn't forget about it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
2DS is locally with different versions and trade keys. Yep, that was us. That's what we did.
Back in ye
But I never did
days.
that because I had my one game and then I beat it and I didn't want to restart.
Yeah. Man. I think White 2 was literally the hardest Nuzlocke I ever did because I lost twice, both times within like 30 minutes of each other. Like
I love my experience with it because I didn't even lose, I just quit. Like literally I lost my starter and I was like, what's the point anymore?
I think technically because I did lose this one, this makes it the second hardest Nuzlocke I've done.
That's fair.
Because the first one, Sharon killed me.
Oh,
in White 2, Sharon murdered me, and then I restarted to try again. I beat Sharon, and then immediately in the following round, I died again. I was like, fuck this. But third place is the Emerald Nuzlocke, because I lost like, oh god, I think I lost at least 30 Pokemon.
Yeah.
I did manage to win though.
Yeah.
So that was a success. I think also technically I guess technically I did a randomizer Nuzlocke Typer Lock challenge, I think it's what it's called. I was trying to record it like a couple years ago, I think, maybe more. But I ended up losing against Bugsy because of some bullshit, so so that didn't quite work out for me, but
yeah.
Like, I literally don't even remember much about that one other than I lost because fucking, like, the Scyther randomized to something insane.
Oh, yeah,
alright.
Uh-huh. Got a fucking Thero using Aeroblast. Where's my Aeroblast?
I didn't teach it to you because you have 4 HM moves. Yeah, I can't replace it anymore.
Attack, so.
Yeah, it also wouldn't be very useful.
That's right, I have 4.
You're my HM Pokemon.
Oh my god. Yeah, Work Up Lillipup was crazy.
White 2, I really do think Black and White 2 is the peak of the Pokemon franchise. I'm willing to die on that hill.
That's what I was that's what I was losing my mind over. That I was going through this and realizing that Black and White was like the peak of the effort that they put into the fucking franchise.
Well, Black and White 2 is because Black and White was close to it, but the problem with Black and White was it was
the lack of other Pokemon.
Yeah, well, the lack of other Pokemon, and like it didn't, like, compared to Black and White 2, there was like maybe half as much content, you know, like.
Yeah, okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the kind of thing that I've never been able to really like figure out in my own brain.
Yeah.
Is whether I like Black and White or Black and White 2 more, because I like them for different reasons.
Black and White 2 is better. I
do like all of the content that they put into Black and White 2.
Yes.
It's really good content.
I mean, the fucking, the PWT is like 1,000 points right there.
I just really like the story a lot more in the original.
Yeah, the story was better in Black and White, but like, That's kind of like saying, like, your favorite Sonic game story, like...
Yeah.
Like, Pokemon stories aren't really that good the vast majority of the time, like they're good in comparison to other Pokemon stories,
right.
like...
You're right.
Like, Black and White might be the best in the series, but that's not necessarily good.
Yeah, it's like the complete story.
Yeah.
Like, the story that is actually complete. Like, all of the other stories are like, oh no, there's bad guys. They kind of explain why they're doing it.
Yeah, Black and White pull this great thing where they have the fucking bad guy be the champion battle.
Yes.
And, well, kind of bad guy.
Kind of.
You know, the guy being manipulated by the bad guy, and then you fight the bad guy, like, right after.
Yes.
But,
but,
like, all the other games, you beat, like, you beat up all the bad guys, like, in some of them before the final fucking gym. Like, and you're just like... Oh, I guess just gotta be champion now. Oh well.
Right.
It's like there's just like nothing like there's no hook story wise.
Oh yeah.
But in Black and White they do it clever. They make you go through the Elite Four just so you could fight the main antagonist.
Yeah, and also it was hard.
Oh yeah, the fucking Hydreigon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone hates that Hydreigon.
Like, it's not a hard game now that we're, like, grown and have played it and, like, know how the game works.
Like, I've been playing Pokemon for 20 years, you know?
Yeah, but, like, it is hard compared to, like, a lot of the other ones. I would say it goes, like, 5th is hardest, and then 4th was also kind of hard, like, for a kid brain.
Yeah, Cynthia's hard, but also, I think we're forgetting Coliseum and how fucking broken fucking difficulty.
Yeah,
I remember my fucking aneurysm on stream fighting that guy. Jesus, I hated him so fucking much. The goddamn level jumps into like insane like pseudo legendaries and fucking asshole strategies that you just can't fucking do in Coliseum because they give you like 40 shitty Pokemon to choose from.
Yeah. That's the thing. Gen 5 is hard without it being incredibly unfair.
Yes, Black and White is probably the hardest fair Pokemon game.
Yeah, like, okay, it's not fair that he has, like, a level 50 Hydreigon or whatever, 55 Hydreigon, but, like, at least you're given the option of building up your team with actually decent Pokemon. I know, oh my god, Squirmy, yeah, I love Platinum, but that is so stupid. It's always so jarring whenever you, like, catch a legendary and stop an evil corporation from taking over the world, and then you're just like, what now?
I guess I just continue. Okay. I guess I'll get my last badge.
It's always so anticlimactic. It's always anticlimactic. Yeah. It's always a little cute little scene where they're like, yay, we saved everyone, and then they leave, and you're just left there like,
All right, so the generation who did it best is actually X and Y, Gen 6. Because when you beat that game, they give you a fucking parade.
That is, okay, yeah.
And then the credits roll and there's like a song. like a song that like with words you can sing along to.
And you have another battle with Mr. Nuclear Weapon.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, fucking weirdo.
Literal nuclear weapon. Okay.
It's been 3,000 years.
I have a lot of problems with X and Y, especially their story. But like that was a really great like ending.
Yeah.
But what was hysterical? I love it. I love that your mom watches you in the parade from her TV at home.
Like, did no one invite her?
Didn't even go to the parade.
It's like, I would go to the parade, but, like, Jeopardy's on, so.
Watch on TV at home. Oh, I love it. God. And yeah, I listened to that credits song like a bajillion times. I fucking love it. It's so cute.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
It's very cute.
And it's like all singing about how we're all in this world and we just live in harmony. And it's all nice and shit.
Yeah, because that was the first game that had a worldwide release.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, so they were definitely focusing on the whole like unity of countries. They had all the different languages and stuff.
If you listen to the if you listen to the between the lines or whatever, you'll just hear a bunch of frustrated Japanese guys like complaining about having to localize a game before it goes out.
Oh my god, yeah, that must
fucking translators, fucking bullshit. Finished the game 2 months ago and can't fucking do anything.
Trying to get the translators to work overtime. Ah, the Vivians! Oh, I loved the Vivians. I never collected them all.
Wait,
really
is that how you say it, Vivian?
Yeah, it's French.
I've just been saying Vivian.
Vivian, yeah. It's a French
I mean,
word.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're the idiot. I'm saying I'm the idiot.
Yeah. I don't think I knew it at first, but after a while, I kind of like.
Did I ever tell you my Spanish chicken story? You might need more details than that.
I don't think so.
So, I guess back in high school, Purplite.
Oh, you might have. I had to be remembered. I think you did, but I don't really remember.
Yeah.
It, so
okay.
continue.
So Purplite and I and his parents went to go get burritos somewhere, in like this cool like upper end burrito place because the parents were paying, so it wasn't Chipotle. They were using actual money. And the waiter came over and was like, "All right, what do you want?" And like, "I'll have the polo." And Purpley just looks at me and he goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And because the reason I said polo is because in Italian it's polo.
Is it really polo
Yeah,
in Italian?
it's literally spelled exactly the same in Italian, but it's pronounced polo. But the thing that nobody told me was that in Spanish, the double L is like a y noise.
Oh no! Oh, that's so embarrassing.
And so, like, him and his mother from Puerto Rico is looking at me. And she's just laughing her ass off. And Purple Light is so fucking embarrassed by me.
I would die. Oh my God.
And I was like, please just murder me right now. And instead of giving me the polo, please just slit my throat right now with that knife. Do it.
At least you know that it wasn't because you were too white. Like, at least this time it was because it was Italian, like, you learned it in Italian class.
I was taking Italian class and I learned that polo means chicken.
Yeah. I have definitely moments with, Zach with the way he pronounces things. I wish I could think of any right now, but sometimes he'll just say words. Oh, you know what I learned recently? You know aid, as in someone who, like, aids you?
Yeah.
He says I'd.
Was he Australian?
I was like...
Give me some I'd over here, mate!
And I was like... after a while, he kept saying I'd, and I was like, what does he mean? What does I'd mean? And
like,
after a while,
I'd do that? Like, sure.
After a while, I realized he meant aid, and I was like,
I remember back in high school, your ex-boyfriend would say crown instead of crayon.
Oh my God.
It drove you crazy.
It drove me absolutely insane. You know, when words drive me insane, whoever I am with decides that means they need to say it more.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So,
whenever someone says they don't like hearing moist, I say it more. Like, that's just how it is.
No, my problem right now is Zach says crick instead of creek. And
oh yeah. Well, that's a more normal one. That's just a redneck way of saying it.
Every time I get bothered by it, he's just like, "Oh, I'll just say it more then."
Yeah. I'm gonna go back out to the creek, get me some mud hole, tadpole, whatever they're called, mudfish. You get them in the creek. I don't know much about redneck culture, not gonna lie.
I was about to say, do you know anything?
I grew up in the Bethesda bubble, full of white people. I know, rednecks are all white people too, but the slightly different kind of racist white people.
Oh my gosh.
We weren't so open about our racism. We just thought that everyone in the city was criminals.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't a black people thing. It was just the fact that most people in the city are black.
Oh, yeah.
And they do crime and gangs, and they're all black.
That just happened. black.
It doesn't happen to be black. Two totally unrelated things.
Totally unrelated. Totally not thinking about the white.
I voted for Obama. I'm not racist.
Was I talking to you about that? About
no,
how,
there's
like,
actually there's a great have you seen Get Out?
I haven't watched it, but I know.
Do you know more or less what the premise is? So for those of you who don't know, I won't spoil anything because like the movie's ruined if you say the ending. Really, it's one of those like twists or whatever. But I will say, it is very not so subtly a take on like liberal white people culture. You know what I mean? And so there's literally a line where like right at the beginning of the movie, this isn't a spoiler, this is before the twist, the main character and his girlfriend, the main character is nervous about meeting her parents for the first time, and she's like it's okay, like, but I'm the first black guy you've ever dated, like what if they're racist or whatever, and she goes like, no, it's fine, my dad voted for Obama.
Oh my god, yeah. That changes everything.
Like, oh, well, okay then. It's a really good movie, and I really do recommend it for most people. It gets very obvious very quickly, like the quote unquote subtle commentary on America and racism, but
right.
It is. It's still a very well done movie. I liked it a lot.
I'm just not a huge fan of watching horror.
Well, here's the thing. What I really like about it is that it's directed by Jordan Peele, who made a living doing comedy. And then, well, because he always wanted to do horror, but he kind of got like typecast into like comedic roles for a long time. Yeah. And then after like a decade or more of doing comedy, he was like, you know what? I'm popular enough that people will let me direct something. I'm going to actually do what I wanted to do 10 years ago and make a horror movie. And then he got nominated for Oscars. He's like, but the thing I really like about it is because, like, even though it's a horror movie, it has his like trademark comedy in it. Like there's a best friend character who works at the TSA and he's just a fucking riot the whole fucking time. And there's all these really funny jokes that I can't explain without giving away the twist. Yeah. But it's
I don't really know who Jordan Peele is.
So. Do you know Key and Peele the show?
Nope.
It's like a skit show with two black guys in every role, and like they do like a bunch of silly jokes and stuff. It's kind of like SNL.
Okay.
And like Mad TV or whatever.
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, no, it's I'm not surprised. Like, I'm sure if I started talking about anime, you'd be like, oh, I know that one. But like, my fucking fiance's seen 1,000 of them, so.
Yeah, right? Oh man.
But yeah, no, Key and Peele's a very funny show, and you've probably seen some clips from it and just don't recognize the names.
Yeah, probably. Speaking of, I still have to finish Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah, you absolutely do.
Yeah, I have a list. I have a list of things that I started.
If a white guy's last name is Black, does he have to pass? I don't know. I think that's a question for Lewis Black.
Oh my God. No passes allowed. Hi.
I love the concept of the black person pass. It's so stupid.
Oh my god. It's just
Mr. White and Mr. Black. Mr. White is in Breaking Bad. He's the main fucking character.
Oh yeah.
Walter White and his pal Jesse Pinkman, who calls him Mr. White, even though he's an adult. So I know you haven't seen Breaking Bad, and I assume you're never going to.
Yeah, it's not my type.
But so in the very first episode, it establishes like a lot of the main characters, and one of them is Jesse Pinkman, who meets Walter White because he used to be one of Walter White's chemistry students in high school. So throughout the entire fucking show, 5 seasons, even though they're like fucking drug cartel partners and are making meth together and like murdering people, he still calls him Mr. White.
Oh my god.
What's up, Mr. White? And it's like, we just killed a man. I think we're on a first name basis.
Oh my goodness.
I do really like Breaking Bad. It's a great show. I think Better Call Saul might actually be a little better, even though people refuse to admit it. But like both are very good. Directed by the same guy. Very well written. I think it's written more or less by him as well. Like they have a writer's team and they write the specific episodes, but I think the showrunner is also the main head writer.
Okay.
So like, I mean, you kind of have to be for a show like that because like there's just so much that connects back and forth. All these. Your whole team doesn't need to be 50, ClearPearl. You say that, Squirmy, but my OCD disagrees.
Yes. You can't just leave some on
I don't actually have OCD. It's probably offensive for me to say that, but it makes me mildly uncomfortable.
That's true, yeah, I guess you shouldn't say that, huh?
Yeah. I've heard people get offended when you say that, but like... I mean, what are they gonna do? They're OCD. They're gonna complain the exact same way 5 times in a row. Flick the light switch up and down.
I don't know. OCD people are probably really good at killing people and cleaning up afterwards.
It's true. They're very good at hiding bodies, yes. But it requires them to not have, like, a blood phobia.
Yeah. It's so... I keep trying to, like, not... I keep trying not to say that... Like, oh, I'm ADD or ADHD, even though I probably am.
So I just this morning started watching a new show. It's called Truth Seekers. It's an Amazon Prime exclusive, starring Nick Frost and technically Simon Pegg, even though he's actually not a star in the show, but he is in the show. But there's this great moment. One of the characters has like agoraphobia and is like the sister of one of the other characters, and they go to this con, and she's very excited. She's been waiting all year for it, but she's, you know, also incredibly fucking nervous and doesn't want to leave the van because, you know, like, she's fucking agoraphobic and there's a lot of people there. And fair. They handle it really well because they give this, like, silly speech with Nick Frost gives this silly speech where he's like, oh, you know, like, it's just like, if you want to go out there and prove that you have the best cosplay, you gotta think with your heart instead of your brain or whatever. And he gives this, like, really stupid fucking speech, and it's kind of shows her, like, nodding along, like, yeah! And then, like, there's this grand scene where she's in her cosplay and on stage, but, like, you don't see her because her cosplay is, like, a full body thing, so she's completely inside it. And she's like, you got first place! And it's like this big majestic moment. And then like a few minutes later, it's revealed that she was still in the van and it was just the other guy in the cosplay for her. Like, that's probably the most realistic fucking depiction of like dealing with mental illness I've seen on a show in a while. Like, you're not gonna just magically cure her fucking agoraphobia with some stupid speech or whatever. Yeah, right. But she was still very happy, and it was progress because she let somebody else wear the cosplay, and she got first place and was really happy about it.
Yeah. As long as she got the prize and not the other dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, he only did it. He only did it because he needed her help making his YouTube channel better.
Nice.
I've only seen the first few episodes so far because I just started watching it this morning, but it's all right. It's not the best show involving Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, but it can be funny and it's interesting enough that I'm continuing watching it.
Okay.
But like anyone interested, I would not say to expect fucking like
masterpiece quality.
like Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz or whatever. Like,
oh right, okay.
It's those guys are the
those guys.
Those guys, yeah. And the third one, At World's End, is the third one in the trilogy. The quote unquote trilogy. I love that they call it a trilogy just because there's like a special like English brand of ice cream that's like in a shot in all 3 movies. Oh. And so the director just called it the trilogy because it has like the 2 main actors are in all 3 of them.
Yeah.
It's very silly. I think it's Edgar Wright is the one who did those, if I remember right. No pun intended, I just realized I did that.
It's okay, I didn't get it.
I just pulled that shit that one NPC in this game does with like, this is to see if you can see.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I said like, it was probably Mr. Right if I'm right. Or I don't know which team is more stupid,
Flare.
Team Magma Aqua or Team Flare. I don't know. Team Magma and Aqua decided to create a Armageddon because, especially Team Aqua, because they wanted more water, even though the planet's mostly water already. And so they decided to become eco-terrorists. Team Flare, actually, I'm giving Team Flare some credit. Most of the people on that team were only there because they had money and didn't want to die.
They believed that this one dude was going to delete the entire world with a nuclear bomb and save them somehow.
Yeah. See, like, they just had, like, a really great, bunker.
But did they have,
the
like,
Team
the
Flare
Vault
bunker,
111
yeah, it's actually a Pokemon Fallout crossover. It's just like, it's like the Legend of Zelda timeline, where it branches off if Ganondorf wins and you get Wind Waker. It's like if what's his face, Lysander wins, then you just get Pokemon Fallout Edition.
Honestly. That's right, I forgot. That's another game I had to play through again because I totally forgot what happened.
There is
set off the bomb and it just kind of like fell back down.
There is that fan game that was released years ago with like the nuclear Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's like shoot, what's it called?
Insurgents?
Maybe?
Was it Insurgents?
I don't know. I never played it, but I remember people talking about like, oh, it's so good. Like they have this new type. There's like these Pokemon that are like they're all like fucking nuclear like explosion Pokemon or whatever because
Team Yell like doesn't count.
Team Yell, I love. They're the best because all they want is Marnie to win, and they'll just be they'll do it in the most obnoxious way possible because they're all just it's a team of Marnie simps, and I love it.
That's fair.
That's valid. They're on like they really are just like a bunch of crazy sports fans who really want their team to win. They're the fucking best. They're the most realistic team in Pokemon.
I'm just sad that they didn't have like a different team. That's the actual bad team. They were just like, oh, actually.
You could argue Macrocosmos or whatever was the real team, even though you only fight like 3 grunts and then the admin and the boss.
3 people.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, one of those grunts has the most iconic line in the entire game, which is, do you have life insurance? Right before he attacks you.
I died at that part. Have you considered life insurance?
Like, wow. That's the darkest fucking threat I've seen in a Pokemon game. Jesus. And I saw a girl get shoved in a body bag.
Oh my god. To be fair, we didn't see the girl get shoved into the body bag.
We saw the bag squirming and her screaming help.
Squirming bag, and we had to
and then they dropped the bag.
We had to use our apparent Eagle Scout skills to open the knot.
Yeah.
Because apparently only he could open it, so apparently he's an Eagle Scout.
Or he just, you know, is a criminal.
Okay. Sword hair and shield hair guy, definitely the stupidest part. Oh my god, they were so stupid.
Okay, so I haven't done the DLC stuff yet.
It's not DLC.
It's not in any of the DLC? Okay, so no, it's literally just, okay, so I did the only thing. I mean, I did fight them in the normal game. I just wasn't sure if they were going to come back or anything in the DLC.
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't played DLC either, so.
But, like, I don't want to say too much until after I play through the DLC.
Enhance the experience.
Yeah.
I hate their fucking hair so much.
What was I going to say? Like, those two, like, annoying hair guys, like, they had the potential to make the game a lot better, but it was completely squandered. And, like, I don't want to say too much because the DLC might have made them better characters, but I doubt it.
No, I think they just went in a totally different direction.
They just went in like a totally sideways direction.
They introduced different, like, new gym leaders or something for them, so...
It's just, like... I don't know. Like, playing through the story... Like, I'll say what I'll say, you know, before playing the DLC. Maybe my opinion will change. But, the way it was framed and everything... It just it could have made the conflict so much better if it were like those guys were like the main villains of the game, And what's his face, Rose, was like being manipulated by them, like, or something.
Right.
Like they tricked him into getting the legendary dogs dudes or whatever, and
Uh-huh.
or like, because like his reasoning is something terrible will happen in maybe 1,000 years. We gotta do it right now, today, or we gotta wait like a day. And the champion's like, why don't we just wait a day? And he's like, no! We gotta do it now!
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
And he's like, what the fuck, man?
It made literally no sense.
Rose is clearly not a procrastinator, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Like, he was the most pathetic fucking villain I've ever seen. He's like barely a villain.
Yeah.
Like, his evil idea is, I'm impatient. I want to do it now.
Right. Like.
What a fucking dude. And then he immediately turns himself into the police after you beat him.
Yeah.
He's like, I feel so bad. And it's like, why'd you even do this? What the fuck?
It was just, I don't even have the words for how pathetic that whole story was.
It was appalling how bad that fucking story was.
It didn't make any level of sense. And it was so weak. Like, there was just nothing of substance.
Marnie should have been champion. Marnie should have been the main story.
Well, you kind of interrupt that by insisting.
Marnie should beat up Hop. And like, just like not even with Pokemon, just like with a stick.
Just punch him in the face. It's fine.
Like he says something stupid. He says something ignorant or whatever.
Hop grew on me. I like Hop.
I like Hop too, but I don't like Hop enough. I like Bead more than Hop.
Yeah, I like Bead. I think Bead was tragic how little they ended up developing Bead. I think it's tragic.
Like, it's just a whole game of just underdeveloped ideas.
Yeah.
And then they released it, and it made millions. It was like the best-selling Pokemon game of all time.
It is. It's like the best-selling Pokemon game.
Even though it's like the Pokemon game with the least amount of content.
It's sad.
Well, you can go camping with your Pokemon, so there's that.
I mean, that was pretty cute.
I do like that. I'm not going to say not to do that. I'm just saying, you know, if you care that much about the animations, can you at least put them in the battles where people actually care about the game, please?
Yeah, like I enjoyed the game when I played it, but again, it's one of those games I just didn't really. I haven't felt like going back to it.
I think it's the weakest in the series, which isn't to say it's bad. It's just it's a scary trend.
Yeah, that's what I was ranting about when Gen 5 was stock full of effort and content and everything.
Yep.
And then Gen 6 came out, or 3DS came out.
Well,
and then
that's the thing, is like, my theory is that they just stopped paying as much attention to what made the Pokemon games good because they were focusing so much on, like, the animations and everything. And they just didn't have the resources to do both. But they can't just go back to, like, the days of sprite Pokemon games.
No.
So they're just, like, they just fucked themselves, like...
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, like, the Pokemon Company gives them deadlines. Like, we expect these numbers from you in this amount of time, so you better make a game.
And on this budget specifically, like...
Yeah.
And it's rough because, like, from what I heard, at least when Sword and Shield first came out, the developers at Game Freak were, like, having a huge morale problem. Because, like, the game they wanted to make was just not happening, and the fans were clearly upset with it.
Yep.
But, like... It just is what it is, man, you know? Like,
see, yeah, that's the thing. Since they were using the same models, they should have been able to, like, use those to expand. You would think. Especially Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Holy shit, because like, people prove that you could just, like, fucking copy-paste the files into Sword and Shield. Honestly.
And the animations were there.
Yeah, just use them and focus on other animations.
I know, and it's like,
content.
No, we really had to make it look legit when you were feeding your Pokemon the berry, the curry or whatever. So
I mean, it was really fucking cute.
It was cute, but, like, come on.
That was not necessary. It was unnecessary.
And, like, we have to have these grand cutscenes, all three of them, or whatever, and then, like, and then, like, everything else looked really stupid.
The cities looked so cool, and like, the entrant, whenever you enter a new city, and it, like, showed you, like, the panorama.
Yeah. The establishing shot, yeah.
But, that establishing shot, thank you. I totally forgot what that was called.
But Yeah, but then, you know, you walk into the wild area and you see these trees that were plucked from Mario 64. And you're like, hold on.
It's so empty.
Yeah, and it's really it's so boring. It's boring to, like, you can explore however you want. It's open world. It's like a whole open world of nothing. My character can walk around. Oh, look, there's this shiny thing with a raid battle. Oh, look, there's this grass over here, and there's different Pokemon, but it's still just fucking, like, there's nothing interesting in the entirety of the wild area.
Yeah, it's very weird.
I can't wait until the cool new wild area in the DLC. I get to play that and see all the nothing in that one.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, you can have a Pokemon follow you in the wild area in the DLC.
Oh
apparently.
Yes, I did hear that, and that's a good plus. That's a plus there.
Oh god, yeah, the flying Pokemon animations. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
God forbid they flap their damn wings.
God forbid they fucking play through like Coliseum or Gale of Darkness or fucking Battle Revolution.
Oh my god.
God forbid they just take those models.
Just take those models and it'd be better.
Now, I'm pretty sure those models are property of Genius Sorority or whatever.
I actually have no idea how much Genius Sonority actually like owns in that.
They own
I honestly don't know.
They probably own all the files and everything. Like they probably just aren't allowed to. Like the Pokemon Company's probably not allowed to use them. The animation files.
Yeah, if they were the ones who did those, I just don't know what their connection was to the game. I haven't looked into it. If they're like
they made them.
They made them.
They made them. Yeah. It was just like a side game that the Pokemon Company hired a third party to make.
Oh, okay. So that
it's like
Game Freak was able to keep doing things.
it's like Fallout New Vegas.
I actually didn't know that about New Vegas.
Well, New Vegas was developed by Obsidian, which was a third-party company that Bethesda hired to make specifically New Vegas, and then it became the best Fallout game, and and so they ended up and so when Bethesda cut ties with them, they were like, fuck you, we're gonna make the Outer Worlds. This is just Fallout again, but in space.
Oh, they made the Outer Worlds?
And it was just a giant middle finger to Bethesda.
Yeah, apparently. Also, Squirmy, valid. Pokemon Conquest was one of my favorite side Pokemon games.
Make another one!
Make another one!
I need another one!
Oh my god.
No, but here's the thing. Conquest is my favorite type of like genre for RPGs. Yeah. Like I love like the tactical RPG with like the battle grid or whatever, and like the teams of Pokemon, they're all fighting each other strategically. Like that's just my favorite type of game. Like Final Fantasy Tactics is one of my favorite games. And so when Conquest was announced,
was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, the soundtrack was fucking fire, dude.
Yeah.
But there were some mechanics about Conquest I didn't really like the recruiting system was really annoying, and and like it was like they kept pitting you against NPCs you wanted to recruit and you weren't allowed to get because they were your enemy or whatever. Like there were a lot of annoying, and then like there wasn't much variety in the team, the Pokemon or anything. Like I mean the main,
there weren't a lot of Pokemon.
There were a bunch of like carbon copy cutout characters that you would never use because they were just worse than the fucking like main characters or whatever.
Right.
And like, you only get one Pokemon per character, so there's not really much variety, and like level grinding was annoying in that game.
Yeah.
So like it's not like you could have backup Pokemon or whatever. You could just like your main character with the Eevee, that was just what he had the entire game or whatever until you got Arceus, I guess. But it was just, so it's like there were problems with Conquest, but the core of Conquest was great. And I would absolutely love a fucking sequel, but it's just not gonna happen, I don't think. No. It's just, we went through the entire 3DS era without getting one, so it's probably not gonna happen.
Probably not. It's
I think of the side games, Mystery Dungeon's probably the best.
I do overall, like Mystery Dungeon.
The Mystery Dungeon series. A lot of people really like the Ranger series. I played the first one and it was all right. I only played it so I could get the Mana Fade. Back when I was like 11, I think, give or take. Man, God, it's been a very long time. I remember thinking Ranger was okay and it was kind of fun and I beat it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm not
Your
really
first.
like, a huge
well,
fan.
that was your first mistake, Squirmy. You played the only bad one.
Please play a different one. Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Hang on. Love in the Time of Dragons wants to talk about my penis again. What's up, Love in the Time of Dragons?
Wait, what?
He decided to name my penis Sugarfish. I don't know why.
Why did he name your penis?
I don't know. I've explained this to several people. And I was just like, we're on the bus, we pass by a restaurant, it's called Sugarfish, and immediately he just turns to me and goes, "That's your new penis name." And I'm just like, what?
Oh my god. Because no one else does.
And then we get home.
This
is when I'm still this is when we're still in school. This is our last semester in LA. We go home to our other roommate, and he's like, "Don't you think Sugarfish is a good name for ClearPearl's penis?" And he just goes, "Yeah." And I'm just like, am I missing something? I'm so confused. I don't get it.
Oh, okay, alrighty. Are you gonna use it though?
You're not allowed to? Wait, why weren't you allowed to use Sugarfish? Probably because he already gave his own penis a name. Yeah, God forbid you change your penis name. It's a very sacred thing, the penis name.
Mm-hmm.
Most people fuck up, they just call it like Little, insert their name here, like Little Robert or whatever. And that's mistake number one, because that just shows that you're not a creative person.
Oh my god.
So when you say that in front of your girlfriend, she's gonna dump you because this is a fucking loser who names his penis something uncreative. It's like almost as uncreative as the color green.
What?
Okay, funny story about this. Love in a Time of Dragons saying, was this the friend who got a haircut and looked like a molester? I don't know, Love in a Time of Dragons. Who else did we fucking live with together at the same time the final semester of college? The one time we were both in the same room together.
You think ClearPearl went around meeting other people?
Yes, it was that guy. Okay, so it was a funny story. So he gets this bad haircut, our mutual roommate. He gets a bad haircut, he looks bad, it's too short or whatever. And we're in class, and Love in a Time of Dragons says, like, this haircut makes you look like a molester. And he goes, no, it doesn't. And then he just pokes, like, the girl in front of us on the shoulder. And he's like, doesn't this guy look like a molester? And she goes, kinda.
Rip.
I'm like, oof.
Yo, I'd go get a refund.
I know. I didn't think it looked that bad. It was just him giving shit or whatever, but...
Yep. That class was great.
It was very funny, though. Oh, we're at level 50 now. Fuck it. I'm out of here. Oh, I can't escape. Fuck. I guess I'll kill this Pharaoh, then. Oh, okay, I ran. I didn't want to run.
PokeLink has not updated.
It hasn't?
Yeah, it still says Blurp is at 47.
Okay. Wait, what am I doing? That's not it. Alright, so if we go to this.
Go ahead and save first.
Well, no, I'm doing, I'm just gonna try I'm gonna reset the, script here. Yeah, this is good. We're good.
Yep, there it goes.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess I just have to reset the script. It's a little weird.
It just kind of decided to take a nap.
I will save anyway, just in case, but... It's just like, call me when he's done level grinding. I'll get back to it.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So, yeah, am I missing anything?
Okay, so Love in a Time of Dragons wants me to tell this story. I think I've told on stream before, but it was a while ago. So, so there's this one time in class. This was a class where every week we would have a lecture where some guy in the industry would show up and give a lecture about how it's not luck, it's hard work, and then he proceeds to tell a story about how it was completely luck that got him his job.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That was every week, but this guy in particular, He was a producer, and I don't want to give too many details because we, swore we wouldn't give, details outside the class or whatever. But
right.
So he comes in with a new movie, and we're the first test audience outside of like people that like know the people working on it. Like he showed it to like his family or whatever, but we're the first like real test audience for this movie. And it doesn't take very long before every fucking asshole film student in the class just starts laughing their asses off because this is a really bad movie. And it's like unjustifiably bad. Like, unapologetic, terrible movie, horrible acting. And my friend, 11 at Time of Dragon, sitting right next to me, he starts like howling with laughter, and at one point screams out, I've seen porn with better acting than this. And I turn and look a little behind him, and the guy is like, the producer is like 2 seats behind him. And you can just see on his face, he's just dead inside.
Oh, no.
I felt really bad, but it's true. It was a bad movie. And he walks up in the front, and he's trying to be all, like, courteous or whatever, like, professional, like, so, I take it y'all weren't fans of the movie, huh?
Oh my god.
And then, like, a lot of the students, to their credit, start giving actual feedback and everything, but, like, I could just, like, the way I would describe the way he walked up to the front of the class after that movie was like a dead man walking. He was just walking like, this is the end of my career. I spent millions. No, see, here's the thing, Aeroslayer. He wasn't the director. He was the producer, which means he spent money on this. This was his money that he just threw in the fucking, like, ocean. He just, like, dropped, like, a fucking briefcase full of millions into the fucking water. Like, I just wasted my goddamn money.
Oh, God, no.
Anyway, we're gonna attempt to beat the game now.
Have fun.
An hour and a half into the stream.
Hey, at least it's done.
yeah, I'm done with the level grinding for now. Oh,
for now.
Christine, the crazy guy, going, ah!
I love Will.
Will?
He's so bizarre.
Will, I do love Will's just like his aura, I guess you could say. X-ray speed, I guess. Hello, Raichu. Yes, this is when Raichu still kind of looked like a fat little bean.
I love Raichu so much.
Yeah.
I used to be the kid that, like, didn't like Raichu very much. I was the Pikachu stan.
Yeah. Pikachu stan, yeah.
I was actually the Eevee stan, but, like, I like Pikachu more than Raichu.
Yeah.
But now, I just love Raichu so much more than Pikachu.
Well, Pikachu's the one who's overrated.
Yeah, like, Raichu... Well, it's because Raichu's, like, sprite work and artwork wasn't very good at first.
Yeah, like, in the first couple gens, he was just, like, this fat loser.
Yeah, but then it, like, by Gen 4, he starts looking like an actual, like, cute little pudgy friend.
Yeah.
So...
I loved Raichu in Battle Revolution because you could get a special Pikachu that knew Surf. And then if you evolve it, it would still have Surf, and they animated it so that he was just surfing on his own tail, and it was the fucking best.
Oh, that's cute.
Arthur, I guess.
Which,
yeah.
I love Pichu as well. I was actually the Pichu stan, now that I think about it.
I love, in middle school, you just fucking wrecked everybody with Pichu. It was hilarious.
In Melee, yep. I was.
Yeah, and there was like some kid who was like super mad at you for it.
No, that was a different story.
Oh, that's a different story. Okay.
No, it wasn't because of Pichu. It was because he was trying to do adventure mode as Link.
Okay.
And he got to the one level where it was like a bunch of platforms. I think it was the car level. And you had to like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Blue.
Big Blue, where, like, cars zoomed by and you had to, like, dodge them, and you had to, like, jump from one platform to the other. And, he kept, like, jumping into the fucking ground. Like, he kept missing the platforms and dying. So he got a game over, and I was like, okay, my turn, and I played. and I played as Kirby and just floated across. And he was so pissed off.
Nailed it. 11 Time of Dragons. I can't tell the story of Larry now because you just said his name. I can't do that. You ruined it. I'll have to wait until you're not here and then I'll tell it. Using fake names and a completely irrelevant story.
Yeah.
Man, this fucking Will, he's got like all these counters to all my Pokemon, Jesus.
I wasn't a huge Jigglypuff fan. I wasn't very good at Jigglypuff. I know that it's a very cheaty character, if I remember correctly, because you can just sing right in their face in the right frame and they die.
No, that was when you fall asleep in the right frame. Or
right,
it was his rest attack. But there's no story about tuna casserole. The story is I made tuna casserole and you didn't want to eat it. That was the story.
I actually have to, like, ask you or Mom.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, did I fucking miss what's fucking... I
swear to God. I swear to God, ClearPearl.
Yeah, nobody, as in the two people that I was cooking for, being ungrateful bitches, but it's fine because that meant more tuna casserole for me. So,
right?
like, whatever.
Bruh.
They're like, I don't like tuna. And I'm like, you can go fuck yourselves.
Fucking babies.
Babies, yeah.
You live on the coast and you won't eat fish?
Yeah.
Come on.
It drove me insane how many people I knew in college who didn't like fish, period.
Really?
And I was just like,
Boston?
Yeah, in Boston.
Are you kidding me?
I'm like, this is insane.
Y'all are so ungrateful. Oh my God. I'm living on like frozen fish fillets out here in landlocked middle of nowhere bitch land. Y'all could just go 2 feet over and get fresh fucking fish.
Yeesh.
Come on.
I think my
Can you tell I have been stuck in this awful state, unable to travel for a year?
Well, I'm out of flies already. Thanks, Grudge. That's cool.
Oh God, rip.
Will is being fucking mean, dude.
Yeah, that is not really good.
At least I can heal after this. Guess I'm gonna need to with this fucking poison and paralysis, and you lost all of Fly's PP already.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. You do have an elixir at least.
I have elixir. I have an elixir at least, and like a max ether. And I also have full restores.
If it's only the one, if it's only the one move that got hit, then that's at least you could use an ether for that instead of an elixir.
Yeah, which I'll probably.
Because you want to keep the elixirs for
I'll probably have to because Fly's your best move. So. Yep. Yeah.
I'm basically useless without Fly.
Yeah. Well, you have strength, which isn't terrible, but.
Yeah, but like. Fly is strong against things.
Okay, so we have full heal, so I'll use one of these, and then I actually have antidotes, so I'll just use one of those. Boop. And then, do I have any bad healing items left? Just berry juice for 20. Wouldn't even be worth using that. Alright, hyper potions.
I actually have been finding some good, like, frozen fish options. Which is good, because we do have, like, fresh fish options, but they only last, like, a day or two, so, like, they usually just... I'm not really good at getting those out in time, so I like frozen fish options so that I actually, like, eat it. And, I've tried a couple of brands, and I found one I really like, especially because they come in, like, they come in, like, tinfoil, like a plastic kind of thing, but not plastic, because I'm putting it in the oven. But they come in oven bags. I think they call them oven bags, and you just put them on top of a cookie, like a plate, the I don't know what words are, and you put it in the oven. You don't even have to prep, you just throw them into the oven, and then bam, you have fish in half an hour. It's great.
I am now fighting Cristiano the ninja!
Cristiano!
You know, all those Asian ninjas that are named Cristiano.
Asian ninjas.
Yes. Not to be confused with the
Asian
Western
ninjas.
Western ninjas.
Western ninja.
Yeah, aka Iron Fist
The
and no one
Italian
else.
ninja.
Iron Fist, and that's it. That's the only one. And technically, he's not even a ninja. He's just a monk, I think. He's really good at punching people, but he studied under like a bunch of Buddhist monks or some shit.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people were less than thrilled with his backstory when that show was released.
Wait.
Whoa! Okay, that's a critical hit. Okay, Iron Fist, the Netflix show.
Oh.
Yeah, it was one of the Marvel Netflix shows.
Oh.
And that was the first time a lot of people knew who Iron Fist was, and they were like, wait, so you're telling me that this white rich guy just showed up and learned from all these, you know, ancient ninjas or whatever, and now he's got these superpowers? This is stupid, it's racist. And I'm like, I mean, it's a legitimate story. Like, the guy, like, crashes in a fucking plane and was saved by these guys and raised to be a fucking fighter or whatever. Like,
yeah.
But they're like, no, it's stupid. And then there's, like, this really cool, like, badass, like, I want to say Japanese, side character who's, like, who ends up being, like, the love interest. But, she's also just, like, the coolest character in the show. I think her name's Colleen, I think.
Okay, that's not very Japanese.
Well, yeah, she grew up in New York, and
okay.
she's just, at the beginning of the show, she's just this random, like, fucking, she owns a dojo and teaches, like, inner city kids, like, the basics of karate or whatever.
Okay.
And she's not, like, anything special, but, like, this fucking Iron Fist guy who's only known, like, these, like, ancient monks for most of his adult life or whatever, shows up to New York for the first time and instantly falls in love with her.
Yeah.
And is like, oh my god, this woman, she owns a dojo, she must be so skilled. And she's just, like, this random person.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, the show's a lot better than people give it credit for. It's definitely the weakest of the Marvel Netflix shows. But I think a lot of people were just upset because of the white savior trope.
Yeah,
you
fair.
know.
Yeah.
But like it's not written that poorly. I do think the dialogue could be a lot better. And it's very funny watching the Defenders after that, because the Defenders is basically the Avengers but for the Marvel Netflix shows. So all four of the Netflix heroes, they get together and, you know, fight like ancient ninjas or whatever to save New York. You know, as one does. But like, where's it going with this? I could tell that because it came out after Iron Fist came out and everyone hated it.
Yeah.
So I could tell that, oh, Janso's hurting. Oh, okay, we're switching.
I was scared.
Actually, you know what?
Scared.
I have extreme speed. We'll just knock him out.
So low-key, I've never played any of the Metroid games, so I have no idea what Samus's, like, backstory is.
I mean, the only Metroid game I played was that ridiculous, like, crossover game Janso had per play and I play. Were you there for that?
I doubt it.
There's this really stupid mod, where it mixes, A Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past with Super Metroid.
What?
And it randomizes all the items, so you have to, like, go in these random spots to get the items you need to progress in either game.
What?
And it's the silliest fucking thing. But that's the only game I played, and there's no, like, story in Super Metroid. It's just Samus. Samus beams in, you start playing as her, she shoots aliens or whatever. Like, that's the whole story as far as I'm aware. Cristiano! I have proven my worth to Cristiano! I subjected you to everything I could master, but my efforts failed. I must own my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test.
God, honestly, this makes me want you to watch the Danganronpa Game Grumps thing.
Is there some Italian guy?
No, there's a character whose last name somehow Heel, what's his face?
Yeah, I was checking the team. We're good, I remembered.
Yeah,
Oops.
There's one of the characters' last names made Erin think that it sounded kind of Italian, so now she has an Italian accent.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, as one does, yeah.
Even though it's very much not Italian.
What's the last name? That's not a...
Mizono.
Mizono?
Yeah. It made him think of, like, Paizono or something from...
Honestly, that reminds me more of, like, miso soup. You know, like...
But yeah, apparently it made him think of, like...
Maizano!
Yeah, like, he keeps saying Paisano and, all the other, you know, pizza words.
Pizza pie!
Pizza pie, and...
Lots of spaghetti!
Stromboli and spaghetti. He said a lot of spaghetti. Yeah, that's another one.
Oh, I forgot to restore my extreme speeds. Whoops.
Which one's Professor Crowder from?
It says from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, yeah, but which Yu-Gi-Oh?
Not a character I recognize, so it's probably one of the later,
right.
yeah.
GX, okay, yeah, I never watched GX.
The only thing I know about GX is the, like, half story I got from, what the fucking Dragonite?
Hello, Dragonite, how you doing, pal?
I guess Rhythm Turt. Let's see. Luxray does not have Ice Fang, unfortunately. This Dragonite has Spatial Rend, though. Does that make you feel better?
Oh my god.
Good thing Dragonite's a physical attacker, or else that might actually have hurt.
Okay, yeah, that did a lot less
Yeah.
than I was expecting.
Yeah. Okay. It's also slow.
Yeah, they tend to be. They're kind of fat.
Yeah, they are kind of big goobers, aren't they? I love that this is the only fucking dragon in the original games, and he's just like, hi guys.
I do. I'm straight from Puff the Magic Dragon.
I'm about as threatening looking as any of the dragons in Dragon Tales.
Yes, that's what it's like, Dragon Tales.
Does Random Turd have anything? Yeah, I might as well just switch. Alright.
Meganium? No, Meganium's
Spacey, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, good. It tried using Gunk Shot. That was its first mistake.
Don't you know that never hits?
You fool! You fell for the classic blunder! Trying to use anything with like 80% accuracy and expecting it to hit.
Are you kidding me? Even 90's risky.
Yeah. Good luck rolling anything higher than a fucking 2 on that D20.
Yeah. Snorlax.
Alright, Snorlax. Strength, I guess. Bruno's got a lot of fat Pokemon in his party. Oh, wow, that did a lot more damage than I thought. Oh, it was a critical hit, okay.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because Snorlax is... I know Snorlax is, has more special than regular defense.
Yeah, but he's still got, like, HP for days.
Yeah, it's still pretty bulky.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
I know, oh my god, Air Slash misses so much. What are you doing? What?
The real special wall is Blissey.
Yeah, right?
Oh, it's using Thrash. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, we're good. We're good.
We're good?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead. It did less than half.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is Snorlax is a special wall, not a physical one.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, cool,
but
a fortress.
He's still, oh god. Meganium.
Yeah, do I want to switch into Meganium? Because he's probably going to use a well, not this turn.
Oh,
anyway.
he might use a bug move.
He's probably not going to use a bug move on Spacey, so I guess I can switch. He's also slow as fuck because he's a fortress.
Yeah.
Oh, though he is using Tail Glow, so...
Ooh.
Okay.
Get that flamethrower out.
Yeah. Oh, I got Tail Glow mixed up with Quiver Dance, my bad.
Yeah, that's not, yeah.
Tail Glow's not that bad.
It's not good to see, but it's not like the worst thing ever. Yeah. Like you were able to get a flamethrower out and kill it. Yeah. Also, yeah, Squirmy, that's a mood. Just live in the void.
Just live in the void. Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
There was this one tweet. I retweeted something that was like, sorry, I haven't answered any of your texts. I, like, barely exist as a human. I am no longer a real person.
Yeah, fair.
I've been so bad. People will text in like group chats, and I'm like, they won't notice that I'm not saying anything. So I'm just not gonna say anything.
I don't even say things to people who message me like individually.
I can't get away with that. I can't get away with that because then they'll just ask Zach, and
then Zach will ask you.
Zach will ask me.
Yeah, fortunately, my friends don't know my mother's phone number, so.
Right. Dating a pseudo-celebrity.
Yeah.
I can't escape. Actually, I can't escape.
Damn it, I forgot the fucking...
It's kind of hysterical.
I forgot.
Steel Rock, I think.
I forgot to fucking revive my extreme speeds again.
Oops.
Oh, that's right, Sturdy works differently in this game, that's right.
Yeah.
I was like...
in Gen 5.
Yeah. I always forget.
When they change
yeah.
it.
Okay, Victory Bell, again. Alright, God damn it, the same fucking shit. It's against Janzo again, who doesn't have anything useful against Victory Bell. It's another fucking grass poison type, too. I have to switch into Spacey again.
I like how your strategy is, hopefully nothing is only useful from Spacey.
Yeah. Haha! Your special attack fell! And because you're randomized, you don't have the strategy with the white herb or whatever. So now your special... Oh, he's using a physical attack. Okay. Ah, well.
Look at that.
It's not like it matters because I was in the air anyway, but...
Level 47.
Yeah. Isn't that the Umbreon or... Oh, no, the Houndoom is 47, right?
Yeah. Umbreon's first.
You're right.
Umbreon's the first one.
Licky Licky! The fattest of the fat!
Oh my god, look at all these fat goobers.
That's what I imagine Licky Licky sounds like, just a...
Honestly. Yeah. Ignore the canine.
Aeroslay, I guess. I would like to ignore the canine, but he's just so darn cute when he's whiny.
Yeah, you can admire his cuteness from afar as long as he doesn't hear it.
Yeah, oh, it's using Skull Bash. I'll probably survive one of those.
Words spoken before disaster.
Right. Critical hit, fuck. Aeroslayer 3 dies. Or however, I don't even know.
Yeah, it did like nothing. I thought so, but like, you don't know it. You don't really know.
Skull Bash is a normal move with a lot of power, so...
Yeah.
Aha! You have fallen to another classic blunder, using Skull Bash and not being able to heal when I kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah!
No, it's more that Meganium's just so tanky that it's just not really a big deal.
Okay. It's Claydol! Okay, I guess I'll just rinse and repeat with Energy Ball. Bam!
Yeah, it's like what? Ghost Ground or Psychic
Ground?
Psychic
Ground, yeah.
I don't know why I said Ghost. I have no idea.
Because you're a dummy who doesn't have every single of the, like, 800 Pokemon memorized.
Yeah, how many are there now? There's a lot.
I think it's like 800 something.
Yeah, I think we're still in the 800s.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, I knew the exact number.
We're almost at 900.
Yeah, it was 365. It was 365 when I was a kid, because I remember counting them, you know, when Hoenn was the newest gen.
Yeah, apparently it's 898, including the DLC Pokemon.
Okay. Ah, flamethrower to the face!
In my 5 seconds of checking Cerebi.
Yeah. Hey, survived once. Oh, fuck it. Fuck you. It's okay, I have full restores. Use Grass Whistle. You're no ordinary trainer to have spazzed your way to victory like this. Alright.
Yeah, right? Of course it worked.
55% accuracy, of course it hits, yeah.
Remember to use elixirs after this.
Yeah. I'll use the other Max Ether on extreme speed, and that should be it. I think everything else is more or less fine.
Right.
Bam!
Man, I'm so excited to not be able to hear the Lance song.
Tangrowth just looks like a racist Jinx hiding inside the vines. You know, back when Jinx was black instead of purple.
Oh my god, these fucking question benchmarks?
It looks exactly like a racist Jinx.
Same. That's same, Squirmy.
Yeah.
And just in case you couldn't tell, my utter silence basically translated to what Squirmy just said.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. I'm sticking with it.
Oh my god.
Okay, max ether. Use. Janzo, extreme speed. Excellent. And I've got enough full restores and hyper potions. I'm not worried too much.
You're always a little worried.
I'm a little worried. I know you're scared. I, Lance with 3 Salamences, challenge you.
Oh my god, yeah.
We'll see. He's also got Gyarados or whatever.
Tristan.
Well, he's starting with Charizard, which is actually... That's hilarious because I'm pretty
Relevant.
sure he has a Charizard in Gen 1, right?
Charizard,
yeah,
yep.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
The not dragon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that they made like a dragon trainer and then made it so that there weren't even enough dragons.
Yeah, they just gave him
trainer.
like Pokemon that looked kind of like dragons.
Ooh, a flinch. Look at that bullshit right
Yeah,
there.
I'll take it. Yeah. Good start.
I know, yeah, his whole team is just flying. He's a flying guy. He's a flying trainer.
Alakazam! Fuck your speed. I've got extreme speed.
Yeah.
And I remembered to heal it.
So you can use
so I can use it again. It didn't kill him. Oh fuck. Oh god, this is not gonna end well for me.
What is Psycho Boost? I don't know what Psycho Boost is.
It's a strong one. Oh god, it's a critical hit. Ah, fuck.
Oh no, god.
Okay, so I might be fucked, but the goal here is he's probably gonna heal, so it doesn't matter if I'm slower. So I need something that could reasonably kill it in one hit. It's a psychic type. I don't think I have any bug or ghost. Oh, jeez. I think Spacey's my best bet.
I was just thinking Wobbuffet because of the tank wallet.
Yeah, well, actually, you know what? Yes, because Arthur actually, I forgot. Arthur also has, Silverwind. So we'll do that. I won't kill Spacey.
Yeah, please don't murder me just like that.
Yeah.
Even though I'm shocked I lasted this far.
Honestly, same. You're a fucking Fiora.
Look how the fuck.
Wow, look at the damage go. And
Wow,
he's using
that
Amnesia. Cool. You know what that guy needs? More special defense.
Oh god, yeah. What does Arthur have? Is Silverwind?
It's Silverwind, Psychic, Zen Headbutt, and Leaf Storm. Yeah, Janzo lasted a fucking while, dude. I remember when he was an Apom.
Yeah.
He's gonna be upset when he shows up and finds out he's dead.
I know. Listen, Alakazam is scary in Nuzlocke.
Alakazam used Mega Kick. Okay.
What?
So, I might be able to just tank this one out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Alright,
And
final
if he decides
Silverwind.
to go... Okay, so Mega Kick only has 5 power points.
Yeah, but he also
Psycho
has
Boost
like a psychic
probably only
boost,
has
yeah.
5 power points.
Skirmy, you are still alive, man. You're just in the box. Okay, so that's my last Silverwind, so here come the Zen Headbutts. Release the Zen Headbutts. Alakazam's defense sucks. It might actually do something. But you know what I forgot to do this entire goddamn time? I forgot to replace Arthur's Lucky Egg.
Whoops.
So he doesn't have the Quick Claw.
Oh.
Oh boy. But it's okay, we'll make it through this. You and I, Arthur, we'll make it through this, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
Just keep taking it.
That was probably the 4th Mega Kick?
I like how Heal Block doesn't even fucking matter with potions.
Nope.
So
That
I
is
just
funny.
used the healing item. I totally forgot to use Heal Block.
Yep.
Oh, he missed with a Mega Kick. Oh, I missed with Zen Headbutt. Great. Awesome use of our time right there. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I guess he's saving his other full restore for his
level
last
50,
Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
They tend not to use them both on the same Pokemon.
Manaphy! Hello.
Aww.
Yo, yeah, Manaphy.
I didn't realize its base stats were that high, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? Look at Leaf Storm. Muddy Water.
Yeah. Muddy Water actually didn't look so bad in front of the sunset.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, actually.
Even though it's all mud.
Alright, that didn't do anything.
Yeah, right? Yeah. The best Alakazam set. Mega Kick, Heal Block, Psycho Boost, and Amnesia.
Hey, the Psycho Boost killed my fucking Ambipom,
I know.
so...
Psycho Boost was crazy.
It was a critical hit, but it was still...
The other three were awful.
Yeah.
Well, Amnesia's actually pretty good, too, but...
Yeah. Oh, good, this one has Blizzard.
Yeah... I was a little worried about that.
Okay, Aeroslay's still alive. You're not dead, Aeroslay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Did the crit really not matter? 140 Psychic.
Oh, there goes Manaphy. Okay, we don't have to worry about Blizzard, but Aeroslay is in the red, so this is still scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's got a Regice. That's fun. I would use Flamethrower, but...
Yeah.
Fuck, what do I do? Blurp, I guess? I like how Regice looks like he's just like, he's trying to fly, so he jumped off a building.
Yeah,
like,
I love
look
it.
at me, Mom!
Whee!
Alright, so at least Blurp has Rock Blast, so...
Yeah. And Aurora Beam is not doing a lot.
Yeah.
It's doing enough that you'll have to heal.
Yeah.
But...
You know what? I'm actually going to heal Aeroslay first. And then I'll heal Blurp, because Blurp can take another hit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we'll do... Here you go, buddy. Yay. Okay. Huh. Okay, and now we'll heal Blurp again.
Very fitting, though, that the champion got legendaries.
Yeah. Manaphy and Regice, yeah.
And this is his Dragonite.
Yeah, it's the level 50, yeah. I guess Regice has similar base stats to Dragonite.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, Dragonite's a pseudo-legendary, so I'm not that surprised.
Yeah,
but...
I wasn't expecting, like, a Kyogre or anything, but it does match up with a lot of the...
Yeah, like, I know, like, Moltres and Articuno and Zapdos and, like, Entei and Suicune, etc. Oh, cool, critical hit. I love when I get hit by critical hits. I love when I miss on the same turn, too. That's lovely.
And then your attack falls.
And then my attack falls. This is a nice fucking combo right there.
This is a great turn.
Yeah, really wonderful turn right there.
And he's gonna use full restore, unless you get, like, a 5.
Should I just, like, switch into Rhythm Turt? Because Rhythm Turt has Judgments, which is super effective.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. But, like, the thing is, Blurp's tankier, so...
Yeah...
Should I use Whirlpool?
Oh my god.
With this much damage being done, Whirlpool might actually be worth it.
I mean...
Fuck it.
Might miss, but it's worth trying. Yeah, I'm not expecting much from Judgment.
There you go, buddy. You're now in a Whirlpool. Which actually just looks like he's
good progress.
He's just swimming like wee.
Yeah.
He's in like one of the like amusement park like wave pools or whatever. All right, Blurp, stop. Please just fucking hit the guy. Get a good rock blast in.
Right.
You get a good rock blast in.
I was rereading my comic, and I remembered the one part where I almost lost my Geodude to Whitney's Miltank because I kept getting like magnitude 6 and 4
oh, God,
and like,
yeah, fucking magnitude, man.
And 4, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, no wonder.
He had a citrus berry! God damn it! Of all the fucking Pokemon to have a citrus berry. Motherfucker.
I can't be too surprised.
Bam.
Has it only been hitting like 2 times this entire time, or has it been
yeah,
hitting, like...
this is the 3rd time. 4. 5 times. Of course, now he's
Nice.
gonna heal, but
Now he's gonna heal.
not the best time to get that 5, but
Yeah, right? But it's a good time to heal you.
yeah. I am running kind of low on
Yeah,
healing
but like,
items.
why would you switch into
I know.
a different type of praying? Like Squirmy's saying, why not go into Arthur and pray for special defense drops when it's just like, or you can just pray for Rock Blast here and tank it a little better, I guess.
We got his full restore out of the way, so...
Yeah. It's kind of the same level of annoyance, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. If I run out of Rock Blast, I'll switch.
Yeah. Yeah, but, yeah. The attack drops, but...
You know, do I actually...
only one time.
Come to think of it, do I have any battle items? I almost never use them. I always forget that, like, if I have any. Sure, like, it might actually be useful to use one here. Let's see. Battle items. I have 2 X specials, a dire hit, X accuracy, and guard special. X accuracy might not be a bad idea, actually. Let's do it. There we go.
Wait, do you not have any X attacks, or...?
No.
Oh, wow. I'm actually shocked you don't.
Yeah,
dire hit would have been good, too.
Yeah, I'll do a dire hit as well.
Because if you get a crit, it ignores your lessened attack.
No, it ignores their defense. I don't think it ignores your less attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I always just kind of guessed at those things from whatever I see.
Okay, now we gotta heal again. Lance is like, would you fucking attack already?
See, that's not... Yeah, I wasn't sure if it ignored attack drops or
Yeah,
not.
well, dire hit, now that I have dire hit and X accuracy, so now I'm gonna hit more often with the Rock Blast, of which I will most likely get more of, and more of them will also be more likely to be critical hits, so...
Yes.
So
And
this is a good plan. This is a good plan.
Yeah, getting a crit on a multi-attack is always amazing.
Okay, so Squirmy says I'm wrong, you're right.
See?
Yeah.
I'm gonna believe Squirmy just to say I'm right. Even though I have, like,
Hey, I mean,
no
why would
idea
Squirmy
if I'm right or
lie?
not. Right? Yeah, I have no idea. Of course, it only hit 2 times.
I know. It's fucking frustrating.
You got the crit.
Just fucking... Alright, we got him. Okay.
Oh, man. Got the crit again! You couldn't do that last time.
Yeah, you couldn't do that last time. Oh, cool, he's got a Jirachi, too.
Wow, holy shit. Dude.
Alright,
I guess
Hyper
Arrow
Potion.
Slayer, honest.
Well, I'm gonna try and keep Blurp out because of the dire hit.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
But
Who
if
would
Jirachi
ever
uses,
be
like, Energy
wrong
Ball
to
or some
you in
shit.
chat?
Why would a
Why
chat
would-
misinform you, ClearPearl? I don't know. Maybe because of my experience with Kingdoms and Castles on Tuesday. I'm not the most trusting individual anymore. No,
mean,
Squirmy,
that was-
I have been dying for Earthquake this entire goddamn playthrough.
I know,
Blurp has
oh
not
my
learned a
God.
single fucking ground move.
At all.
Oh my god.
Not a single one.
Alright, shit. Do I guess he is a surf again. I was using Tailwind. Okay, thanks for wasting your turn. Cool. I appreciate
You're already...
it.
You're so slow. Why
You're
would they...
already faster, yeah. Maybe they're thinking they're gonna kill Blurp next turn, but... I did the math. I think we're okay. I think. Allegedly okay. Yes, okay. There goes Jirachi. What, we got like 1 or 2 more left?
I
One?
think it was 1 left, and it's...
Oh,
is it
good.
gonna be another legendary?
I keep getting the crits when they don't matter. It's Hypno.
I mean, it's... Yeah.
A little
always
different.
good, just in case.
Fucking
yeah.
Hypno.
Okay, Hypno. Not a legendary,
Yeah.
but still scary, because it's psychic.
Yeah. Psychic types are always scary. That's why they introduced
Yeah.
the Steel type in this game.
Hypno is not the hentai Pokemon. That's Gardevoir.
Hypno is the date rape Pokemon. Okay.
I still don't like Hypno at all. It's very creepy.
Surf? Oh, that was not Surf. That's Facade. Uh-oh. Didn't want to do that. Okay, good thing I did that. Use Mirror Code. Alright, I guess I'm not using Surf. Oh, good. Hypnosis. Wonderful.
Oh,
Okay.
oh cool, Hypnosis. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. I love when Hypnosis hits me on the first try.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, Hypnosis has a pretty high rate, doesn't it?
It's like maybe 70%. Maybe.
Yeah. Sing is 55, so I think Hypnosis is probably like 60%.
60%. Yeah.
Really? I thought it was higher than that.
All right, we're back to the rock blasts. Let's see what happens here. This Hypno doesn't seem to be using any psychic moves.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Oh, good. Another 2 hits with rock blast. I'm glad I'm getting my uses out of it.
So awful.
The one time it hit 5 times was the one time I didn't want it to hit 5 times.
Yep.
Alright, we got 2 rock blasts left. Let's see if one of these is going to be successful.
2? I can't believe it. Two rock blasts in a row. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Critical hit. Okay, there we go. That's the one we wanted. Alright, great. 2 crits 4 times. Excellent. Alright, Blurp's the fucking hero. Alright. Also, I got 10,000 bucks, which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
I can buy more potions because I used so many of them. Jesus. Hello, random character. It's been quite a while since we last met. I remember back in the day when you had a Bulbasaur. How's that Bulbasaur going, by the way? Sure hope he wasn't murdered by some gym leader on the way here.
Oh, man.
That would be really awkward. It's a decorated Pokemon. You could be a good game. Look at you, look at me.
Yay. Well, I guess you're gonna be using Squirmy, huh?
Sure is, yeah, sure is. Aqua Janto's fucking dead and is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
His corpse is in the Hall of Fame.
Right? It's always so awkward. Like, yeah, he made it. He was there.
Nailed it. Yeah, Blurp, the Pokemon I was giving shit to the entire playthrough because it still hasn't learned any good moves.
Yeah.
But I fucking did it. We did it. We did it, boys. Aeroslay, Hatchet and Azalea Town, still on the fucking party.
I'm gonna be sad because the cute part of the credits I think is on the bottom screen.
Oh, is it?
Where we run around.
You'll just see some names on the top or whatever.
I don't even know. Probably.
We'll see.
Yeah, I don't really remember. Also, I survived, which is...
That's also nice, yeah. The fucking Fearow with HM moves survived.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Saving. And now it's time for the second part of the game, where I catch a bunch of really low-leveled Pokemon just in case anything dies, and I have to level grind. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, it's the bottom screen. It's the That's disappointing. Can I just skip this?
I don't know. Probably not.
No, I won't let me. All right. Well, I guess everyone can appreciate. You know what? Fuck it. The credits are rolling.
Can you fast forward?
Oh yeah. Maybe. Hang on. I forget what button that is. Let me.
I thought you just did it in a battle like the other day.
Well,
it's ago.
It's different for the DS. Tools. I don't know. Like maybe I'm just like hitting. Oh, no, that's not it.
Well, now you keep pausing it.
Now the game's just super paused. Is there like a play button? Here, play. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna let it roll.
Yeah.
The credits are rolling, so as per tradition, I will talk about my thoughts on the game. Everything is wonderful. Except the fucking leveling system. God damn this fucking game and it's I love it so much. Special place in my heart. Remaster of the first fucking game I ever played on the Game Boy when I got a Game Boy Color growing up. Oh, it's so special to me and it's done really well. I really do like the designs and everything and great cities and music and everything. But fuck the leveling. Oh my god, whose idea was it to make an RPG where levels are terrible? Like everything's basically the same level until suddenly they're like 10 levels higher than you and you have to level grind. It's like, what the fuck? Like, this is just like, ugh. I have complained so much about this playing through the game, but and we haven't even gotten to the second half of the game where they try to be lore friendly by making all the trainers just absolutely terrible at everything.
Yep.
And it's like bad. It's really bad. But everything else about this game is so lovely.
Teddy Ursa.
Eh. Also, Teddy Ursa's in it, so like best game ever.
Yeah, I think like Blue has slightly higher levels.
Yes, because
Lance.
Blue is better than Lance, so they gave him better levels. And Red's better than Blue, so they gave him better levels.
Mm-hmm. I like this playing through this really like cheerful credit scene, and then you look down and you see dead. Like, yeah, this is a great.
Yay, Janzo's dead! Hooray! Yay! Wow, wow, wow. Honestly, I can't think of anything else to say that I haven't said a million times playing Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
We are attempting Red, Airslayer. The challenge isn't over until we beat Red. It's not gonna be today, but we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Hooray! Brow, the end. Bleh. All right, great. Can I like play the game now? All right, great. Whew. Online interactions not rated by the ESRB. In case you are wondering. We didn't. The ESRB did not rate, fuck pussy 69 and his chikorita named Dildo.
PokeLink just reset the heals, so Janzo's alive again.
Yeah, I mean, I have to put Janzo in the dead box, but. What was that, Mom? I wasn't listening. I was too busy looking at my dead Pokemon following me.
Elm. Go to Elm.
Go to Elm. Alright, I'll do that in a second. I gotta fly somewhere with a PC. Let's go to Blackthorn. Why not?
Sucks. Janzo was the highest level, too.
I know. Janzo was one of the better ones on my team.
Uh-huh.
Because that's just how it goes in Nuzlocke. All your good Pokemon die, and all the ones you don't expect to live, live.
Uh-huh.
That's just how it is. Although not this playthrough. Everything dies in this playthrough.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, still better than your playthrough. But anyway, I have a Cresselia, so. Boop. You know what? I don't think I need Wobbuffet here.
Did you do a full, like, restart on your team?
Not a full reset, but like...
Lava Plume? What the fuck?
I got this Larvitar.
Oh, yeah.
I also have this Swablu. And this Metacham. And this Exploud.
If you replace me, I understand. But I know I have HMs.
Yeah, you've only been on my team because you're the HM Pokemon. Okay, so you're welcome, Squirmy. You're now a new member of the team. You're also getting that fucking lucky egg. Wait, did I not take it? I thought I took it. Fucking okay. I'll go back to the PC. Oh, I didn't put Janzo in the right box anyway, so I got to do that. You subjected yourself to enough grinding. Look, it's not my fault Janzo died.
It's also not that bad.
Yeah. I mean, he'll be the same level as the trainers in Kanto. Do I really have to go to the fucking item thing? Move item. Thought I could do it from Move Pokemon, but apparently not. Alright, grab the Bright Powder. I'm also gonna grab, the Lucky Egg. Arthur's not dead, he's just sleeping. Would you like an egg in these trying times? Okay, let's see here. We got Judah and Squirmy. Squirmy's getting the lucky egg. Judah's a Cresselia, so I'm not too concerned. Okay. Judah's got Luster Perch, 70 damage, reduces, and also Mist Ball, which is also 70. Future Sight and Howl. Alright, so... we got, we check these TMs here. Got another Mist Ball. Can anyone learn Air Slash? Other than Spacey? No. Alright. Body Slam. Okay, so Squirmy can learn Body Slam, but also I need to check... I need to remember what Squirmy... Is it attack or special attack with Explode?
I'm pretty sure it's attack, but I would check.
They're about the same. Attack's a little higher.
It learns, like, Hyper Voice, too.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, maybe a special... They're about the same, so it doesn't matter. Body Slam! Squirmy! Yes, teach Body Slam to Squirmy. Instead of fucking Supersonic. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you do. His attack's higher because he has an attack.
Oh, okay. Well, Judah can learn Drain Punch, but that's not really helpful. Squirmy can learn Steel Wing. I'll put that as a maybe. Ice Shard. Nope. See what we got here. Metal Claw. Plurp can learn Metal Claw, but that's not really... Spark. Can anyone learn Spark? Squirmy can learn Spark. I like that better than Steel Wing, anyway. Ominous Wind. Okay, Judah can learn Ominous Wind, which I like, but I'll also put that as a maybe. We have Roar of Time. Judah can learn Roar of Time. How about Hammer Arm? Squirmy can learn Hammer Arm. I'll just go ahead and teach it Hammer Arm. Instead of Moonlight. We don't need you moonlighting, Squirmy. It's okay. Feint Attack. Squirmy can learn Feint Attack. I'll teach you Feint Attack. I'll do that instead of Lava Plume. Okay. So, let's go back here. Ominous Wind. Teach Ominous Wind to Judah. Get rid of Howl. Anyway, fuck it. I'll get rid of, hang on. Where is it? Roar of Time. I'll teach Judah Roar of Time. Yes. You would like to replace... Okay, so this lowers special defense, this lowers special attack, and this is Future Sight. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Future Sight.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Okay. So now that the team is set again... Oh, I should give something to Judah. Let's see. Quick Claw, Bright Powder. I'm gonna do it with Bright Powder. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Wonderful. Now that we are done with that, I am going to... Whew, I'm going to fly back to Professor Elm. Cool. Cool. Roar of Time and Cresselia, the most normal of strategies. Okay. Hey, you. Oh, whatever. I called you because I have something for you. It's an SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon in Kanto. Yay! All right, let's go to Olivine City, where we will go on a boat and I guess level grind my fucking level 30 something X-Cloud, because that's just how this game works. Okay. There should be a boat. I will go on the boat. Alright. And then I'll go back the other way, because I think the trainers are different the other way. If I remember right. Hello, you are starting to have the attitude of a champion, Pearl. The laps of luxury! This boat! The fastest and most convenient way of traveling.
Except it's only on certain days.
Oh. Is Thursday one of them?
I don't remember which way it is. It's like Monday and like Wednesday, or Monday and Friday or something. It goes one way.
Who are you? This guy's like, hey, if I make it, will you just like fuck me, please? I showed you my boat. Please respond. Here's the ticket. ClearPearl likes to flash things in front of this guy. That's just what he does. Oh, the glitch is happening. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Whoa. It's like a piano.
Whoa! Turn off the power. Turn close the game. And the session continues. Session come. I'm getting tired. To new script. Doo. Let me just stop that, and then we load up the game. Yeah, and then once it's loaded up, we run the thing again. Cool. All right, welcome back. It's Pokemon SoulSilver version with your boy ClearPearl.
Oh my god.
And your not boy, Spacey.
Not boy.
What do they call them again? The penisless ones. Well, excuse me, I was in a hurry. My granddaughter is missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, oh sorry, she's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know. Okay, I can't do it. Right, mate. Most passengers are trainers. They're all itching to battle in their cabins. Really, they're itching? All right, well, that's a little weird, but
do they have bed bugs?
Yeah, I think that's a problem with your boat, my dude. Okay, well, let me fight the little girls who are standing conspicuously next to each other. You think I'm a baby? That's not fair. I'm not a baby. That's not a nice thing to say. I didn't call you a baby. I called you a little girl. Fucking pay attention, girl whose hood is bigger than her body.
Aww.
Oh, level 39. That's actually higher than I was expecting. Okay. Alright, looks like we're doing a lot of switching out with Squirmy here.
Yeah, I think it's like a little higher on the boat trip, and then it like drops again.
Oh, does it?
I think. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I know the wild Pokemon are absurdly low leveled.
Yeah, they're like original Kanto levels.
Yeah, it's pretty silly. Oh, the Swablu's using Double Edge. Good thing it's a Swablu. Alright, oh, I just realized all 4 of Judah's moves have 5 PP. That could be a problem. It probably won't be, but it could be.
Oh, boy.
No, Airslayer, I know the reason why they did it. It's a dumb reason, but it's a reason. They were trying to stay true to the lore of the game, you know?
Yeah.
Like, the champion is obviously going to be stronger than these 2 little girls, so they can't have level 50 Pokemon. That would be ridiculous. I know it's an RPG, and every RPG does this, but we're different. We want to be special. Like Pokefan Janto here with his Altaria at level 40.
Yep.
Okay, well, I guess I switch again. Switch to, Rhythm Turt. Rhythm Turt can do it. Okay. Oh. Altaria is using Dragon Rush, and that's cool and everything, but oh, right, I was gonna use Judgment. Whoops, oh well. It's getting to that time of day. I just use Thunder Punch again. I think I might just stop after this battle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm exhausted. The election's murdering me.
And also, you just beat the game.
I did just beat the game. I'm running out of things to talk
I always
about.
have trouble like going into post game after
I know.
like.
That's not. It's like I mean I want to continue playing, but my body is saying no. ClearPearl.exe is lagging. So we will be back tomorrow with more Kingdoms and Castles. I did play the game a bit more. I don't think it's gonna be a regular thing. I played through like the level that like it's like the totally peaceful level where things don't kill you. And it's not like I think I did everything, but I don't know. Like my city's full basically, and it's just like I think I accomplished everything. I don't know what the goal of the game is. So like I think I won. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll find out I guess next time maybe. And either way, thank you all for watching. I've been ClearPearl.
I've been Spacey.
Check us out below. We got our Discord, our Twitter, our Facebook, our YouTube. All those links are below. We will see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Goodbye.